Sir, their idea of minimum force that we saw on TV was, too much for all of us. They were trying to
DSP,
minimum force to
before you go on, please. Let me remind you of your oath.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay. We are not here to persecute anybody.
Yes, my Lord.
The commission needs to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, my Lord.
And we want you, as I told you, to be as candid as possible.
Yes, my Lord.
Please.
Yes, my Lord.
Tell the commission, what exactly did your men do to these people?
My Lord, as I stated already, when the 9 persons were arrested, some of them surrendered peacefully and were taken to the vehicle, but some decided to run away from lawful arrests. And the boys pounced on them. And in the mood and the way they were handled, that's why I'm saying that it amounted to a subject of action. And all this while there was gunfire. There was gunfire. And at that particular moment, my concern was for the Honorable MP, because I could not see him again. I only saw him also moving towards that direction. But from there, I did not see him again. So I was worried. I said, what is going on? Because he can be hit by any, friendly bullet, or anybody at all can cause harm to him. And this will be a problem on security. So we decided, I asked the boys to arrest.
I come the idea me di mika kwa ko pedi ani be mi se we kure be ma ye fo ba ko pe no me de ma mo hwa mo a o mo de ama ye se me ne me ma na ni aya santasa assembly ma ko santa na di ani mu a wo cha aduane no me ko ye ba ko pe ene o de ma me wasa atro me de bi se me 8 ade mu we ya ma me abla mu ne bi na bi mu enti me person panifo hu se aya ne kwa so o mo nka ma
this man what about the mete wo me ensa 5 cedis me free say beboa na to bi die 1 cedi na uchi meko na odidi a eye so bi beje 10 cedis say o yes aduane we ama ye ni bi ye mebi na ya ye mo kokko be apia ku bi so asu ni o ene ye di aduane we ama mi o ababrewa mi wo sugar mi wo diabetes makodie mi kodie mi ni taku mi ni sempoa mi nua so de ne man na ya ba abegu me so me men enu ye gyan ye ba abedie na 10 cedis wo de fa ko
aban se o de aduane ba e ba be maya aduane we woman bi wa ha o ton aduane we ye betima to 1 cedi 5 cedi nti mi sira mo amo catch assembly man no mo pay for say aduane ye mpe amo fa ko
before the not more expectations here. Then what were you expecting?
No, the thing be say me and they was where then talk say them they can't share food. Say they come and make you carry your ID card come. I carry my ID card come.
Our ID card here.
Now I carry ID card. I think say maybe it be rice bag be and maybe friends say maize or something like that. Where you go carry goals. We come now something where them cook. We don't know who will cook them. We don't know how them cook them. Yeah. You chop this thing and if you carry that sickness. So this we not go take. Make them carry go back. This me and they call and say be foolishness.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
You can support this platform by donating to Loud Silence Media and With All Due Respect through the following ways. On Patreon at patreon.com/with all due respect. Through PayPal at loudsilenceproject2019@gmail.com. On GoFundMe by searching for Bring Back With All Due Respect by Kevin Taylor. If you are in Ghana, you can donate and shop WADR t-shirts and other products at shopgh.online/store/WADR.
What is it? That's a yes, Ukraine with me. Bibi Kafan was say, well, German Bofo Ibania, whom am I? Whom am I? What is it? That's a yes, Ukraine with me. Bibi Kafan was say, well, German Bofo Ibania, whom am I? Whom am I?
Ghana when a musu, and ye did you move to Pane by that one, sir? Yes, send the TV lances, Eba Pemoso, Mushadia Muadia, Musimu Muadia Mukasa just bad. Say TV lances, ye ba Utivia say a budget. Ye who ye the satellite betu baby, else sooner they call Bola Socra, ye shower a budget TV lances, ye ba baby our repair, ye ba. I say no one says repair, ye bedu TV lances. TV be TV.
Ah, why bet you say TV license?
And we are the radio lances. Mumpe, yet is a utia, Mubachia. Ye are near the phone tattoo. 4 lances, ye budget. Ye are some use network pa. Muta credit, ye are credit lances, ye budget. So Abamabu, ye are so nanted, nonsense, so budget lances, working lances. Yabaji into Solano Panya Treffiers are 190 on the 1 tableau, so Yabaji lances. On Suabamob, who shall not me, call Liberia, or Quaco Shaybola. What now can for so pa, Colibia, or Quaco Tubuco Malam, when I want to say, lances and edge were so on for so. And Bloody Ban, with the Mumuya president, young Tiobio, young Nayo John. Any anybody, I'm pay bega. Ghana for. You bet you say, no. Yenny a common.
The democracy we fought for gives us the right to elect a government every 4 years, and it provides us with an opportunity to hold our government accountable and renew a mandate or vote them out after 4 years. No government has an automatic right to be elected twice. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made whilst seeking our votes. This NDC government promised to give us a one-time NHIS premium. They promised to reduce the price of petrol drastically. They also promised to put money in people's pockets. They broke all these promises, thereby breaking the trust that should exist between government and citizenry.
We are in opposition. We bet this 4th Republican democracy. And as a responsible opposition, a law-abiding political party, it is our responsibility to continuously highlight these acts of violence, these cruel acts which have the tendency to plunge this country into chaos and doom. It is our responsibility to do so, and that is why we are doing it. But above all, we also have a right to defend ourselves. And that is why our elections director, and even before today, our national youth organizer, has called on all party supporters to defend themselves in line with their rights to self-defense provided under the Constitution.
As leader of the NDC, I wish to serve notice that we shall do our part to ensure that our country remains peaceful and that the electoral process proceeds smoothly. But, and a big but, let nobody assume that we will accept the results of a flawed election.
Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Taylor. This is With All Due Respect extended version, streaming live from the United States of America. The Ghost team is on standby. This is where you have to be tonight. This is the show that everybody is talking about, from the north to the south, east to the west. My name again is Kevin Taylor. Today we talk about issues happening in Ghana, social issues, political issues, entertainment, all the way to sport. We talk about everything here. Here, we speak truth to power. This show is a packed show. This show is the show where we don't mince words. This is where I call every viewer, every listener, everyone watching me as family. Here, we call ourselves family because we are ready and willing to speak truth to power. Welcome to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. How is everyone doing today? It's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful Tuesday. It's very hot in the United States. I know it's very, very hot in Ghana, very hot in other parts of the world, but we are not giving up because the word is no bagawaya. No bagawaya, meaning don't give up. Don't give up. Keep your head straight and focus. I normally say focus, but somebody, John Mahama's running mate said it is not focus, it is focus, man. So you have to focus and look forward until you get to the last cent. You cannot stop. I can see the family building up on social media. They are on YouTube, they are on Facebook, they are on Instagram, on Periscope. I'm going to put the handles out so that if this is your first time getting on this show, you can, in fact, follow us on different platforms. We're streaming on 27 different platforms, but we have 8 solid platforms that are taking the lead. On Facebook, you can look for With All Due Respect on Facebook. Also, on the same Facebook, you can look for Loud Silence Radio and TV and Network. Also, you can follow the show live on YouTube. Look for With All Due Respect. Also on Periscope, look for With All Due Respect. Also on Instagram, you can look for With All Due Respect. Also on Twitter, it's With All Due Respect. This is an international show. We cross nations, we cross continents, we cross boundaries. This show is irreplaceable. This show is the show you have to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about issues. Let me see if I can find the caption for the day, or the topics for the day for you. Yes, Ken Oforiatta is a liar. It's a story I will be delving deep into. It's about the Kroll and Associates scandal, Osafo Maafo taking $1 million. But the question is, who paid Osafo Maafo the $1 million? The finance minister is giving a different narrative to this issue. And today, because I'm the person who broke the Kroll and Associates scandal, I'm going to take my time and break things down for Ghanaians to understand that the finance minister is a liar, and we don't have to listen to such a liar in white. Also, we'll be talking about Ridge Hospital. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Ghanaians, Ridge Hospital is a crime scene. We'll be delving deep and talking about what is actually happening at Ridge Hospital for Ghanaians to know. So it's a packed show. This is a show that will be, in fact, dealing with the issues directly. I'm not mincing words. If you're watching me from different parts of the world, if you're watching me from Spain, you speak Spanish, I would like to say buena noche, good evening, from wherever you're watching me from Spain. If you're watching me from any Arabian country, I would like to say Masa al-Khair. That's good evening in any part of the Arabian country. If you're watching me from Dutchland, if you are watching me from Dutchland, I would like to say Goedenavond. That is good evening in all the Dutchland. Watching me from Europe, everywhere in Dutchland, I would like to say good evening. That is your good evening. In France, I would like to say bonsoir, say bonsoir. Say good evening to you guys too. If you're watching me from China, it is wan shanghao. It's good evening in China. If you're watching me in South Africa, Saubana. And then you can say ita or you can say Kunjani Baba. Thank you very much, Ita. If you're watching me from Italy, I would like to say good evening, and it is Buonasera in Italy. If you're watching me from Milan, if you're watching me from Seville, everywhere in Italy, Torino, everywhere, I would like to say Buonasera, good evening. If you're watching me from Russia, I would like to say Dobry Vercha in Russia, good evening from Russia. If you're watching me from Sweden, I would like to say good Kavnar. Good Kavnar. That's good evening in Sweden. And also in Nigeria, if you are Igbo, I would like to say Ingbede Omar. Good evening in Nigeria. And also if you're watching me from my motherland, Ghana, 5,000 miles from the United States of America, I would like to say Akwaba. Welcome to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. This is With All Due Respect.
Yeah. Why? Samputuma putu, samputuma petre, sampatama suku, wangana na deshe. Wanna be, on your body, wanna be, on your body, on your body, wanna be, your body, on body, on chogobi, wanna be, chogobi, on chogodi, ba, sampatama petre, sampatuma putu. Sampatama pocho, sankatanga puchu, sampatama pepe, sampatana pumpu, sampatana pepe, uo, pre, you go better, pre, you go better, Solema, you go better, Solema, the wundo go do, dan de, ambagadum bigin, sagadum bodo bim de, mampana na madaba bum podo, some potom pompe, pa, potom, poding giddy, spak pete, podong pop, sampatama putu, sampatama tembe.
That was Ego Better by Stone Boy. You know why I like Stone Boy and Shatawale? These guys, they actually challenge each other. They push themselves to the limit. It's always beam and it's always pa. This is where you have to be. These two guys are my favorite musicians. In fact, I have favorite over favorites. But for now, the reason why I like these two guys, Stone Boy and Shatawale, is because they push to the limit. They push themselves. And I know Shatta is going to come back hard and then also be on top of the chart. So if you're watching me today, thank you very much for being part of this show. If this is your first time, this show is With All Due Respect extended version. This show streams every day from Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. US time, 8 p.m. Ghana time. We talk about social political issues in Ghana. This show streams on different platforms. If this is your first time, let me break this show down to you. It's in 4 segments. The first segment is what I'm doing now. I'm going to say hello to the family. When I say family, people listening to me, watching me from every part of the world, we say hello to them. We call them family because they've been there for us from day one. Also, the second segment is a social media segment where I pick stories from different social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, other parts of social media to discuss on the whatever is happening. Also, the third segment is my editorial of the day. Today, I have 2 editorials I'll be doing. I'll be doing one, which is the main editorial about the finance minister's lies, and also I'll be talking on the crime happening at Ridge Hospital. The fourth one is when the family comes in, they come in and also make their submission. So this is a packed show. This show is the show even the President of the Republic of Ghana wastes no time in watching. Mr. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, good evening from the Jubilee House. Good evening to the ex-president John Rawlings. Good evening to President Kufuor, and also good evening to John Dramani Mahama. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Good evening to the kings and queens in Ghana. Good evening to the hardworking moms and hardworking sisters and brothers on the street. Good evening to the slave queens, and good evening to the F-boys. This is the show you have to watch. Here we don't mince words. Here we say it the way it is. My name, ladies and gentlemen, is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. Fanti. Solid ever. I'm not scared to say that. We're going to go straight to the social media segment and see what's actually happening in the news. Our first social media story. No. I will have to say hello to the family before we do the social media. I used to people ball. Let's do this. Let's do Facebook first. Yeah. Facebook first. Yeah, like Bogus Betchimari. Anka Bogus Betchimari. I need to say hello to the boys and the girls. Bogus Betchimari. All right, let me say hello to the family here on Facebook, and then I'll go on YouTube. Then we can officially start the show. All right. On Facebook, I can see Kwame Ampemdako representing live on Facebook, watching me live. Sylvester Blake is also here. Frank Nero is representing live. Bright Owusu is live here. Linda Amankwa is representing live on Loud Silence Radio and TV network. Bino Cash is watching me live. Where are you watching me live from, my friend? Your name's gone. Okay. Jean Paul Waja is also representing live. Kevin the Warrior, thank you very much, sir. Bando USA is also here. No shaking, no bagawaya, my friends. No bagawaya. Don't allow anybody to intimidate you in your own country. The truth is here. Thank you very much. Gifty Mensa is representing live. Amwa Kwatin Elijah Putu Igobi, my friend. Thank you very much. Ibrahim is watching live from Nima, Accra. How you guys doing, Nima? Promzi and the Nima boys. How you guys doing in Nima? I missed this group. What's the name? Remind me of Promzi's group. We're going to get back to the Paul Adra is also watching us live. Florence Bodu is representing live. Benjamin Darkon is here. Hamza Ali Ajwa Melwonya is watching us live. Buenos Aires from Milano. Thank you very much, sir. That came from, oh man, you're gone. So many people texting right now. So if I skip your name, no worries, man. I might get you back later. No Bagawaya. Brightman ATTAH is represented. Frank Nero is here. Ajwa Melwonya is back again. Fifi Mode is here. Kunedu Beatrice is representing live on Loud Silence Radio and TV network. Megbenyo Patrick is crying. I don't know why. Mauli Yamua Augustus is here. Bandu US is representing live. Agnes is representing here. Etse Frederick is representing. Emmanuel Ame Amen is here. Ali is here. Ferdy Kemby is saying good evening, blessings. Thank you very much. Jacob Nukbeta is live here. Noel Manuel Alhaji Awudu is representing live. Mahama Hudi is also here. Abdul is here. Mame Ejapoma is representing live. Tamaklo is here. Joe Kojo Jan Bedu is representing live. New Look Plaza, with all due respect, thank you very much, sir, for being part of this show. Lento Lampre is also Lante Lampre. Thank you, Lampre. I hope I got your name right. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Abdullah Aziz, Focus Man, VIP. Thank you very much. Those are my guys from the Nima, Promzi, and the other two guys. All right. Haruna Mba is also representing live. Adam is watching. Sean Billy is here. VIP. Thank you very much for reminding VIP are the guys, man. VIP and that time your 3 girls was fantastic. It 3 girls was fantastic. I'll be quite so. And all right, let's do this. Abubakar is here. Akonta Yesu Mo. Okay, somebody say Yesu is his Akonta. I don't know Yesu's sister, but it's all good. Abdallah is representing live. Mike Aflo is here. Patrick Nwoko is representing. Ete says I miss you. Thank you very much. Labosco is representing. Robert is here. Ete Frederick is back again. Ete is representing everywhere today. Let's see what's happening on YouTube. I'll be back on Facebook to say hello to a few of the family members. Then we can go straight to the issues of the day. We have lots and lots of things to talk about. I would like to talk about something. I'll get back to it. Let's do this. Adams Hussein is on YouTube watching us live. Adam, how are you doing, sir? Blinks Papa is an OG. Is here. Leslie Bracon is there. Samantha Amponsa. Emmanuel Dotsi is also watching us live from wherever he's watching. From Adams Hussein is Blinks Papa is back again. Flag Gode, who am I? Richard Kofiago is my man. Sandra Heteka is my lady. I love these two guys. Welcome, family. Thank you very much, Richard Kofiago. Raina Yakubu is also here. Yourself, Crazy Wound to me. Thank you very much, sir. Peter Owusu is also here. Adams Hussein is back again. Fresh. Okay. Fresh something is also here. Faustina Fizzler is also watching us live. She says no bagawaya. No bagawaya, Faustina. Thank you very much for being part of this show. Michael Ishon is representing the spiritual kingdom of Israel. Nevertheless, subsist not on ethnicity or family ties, but on faith. Thank you very much for your kind words. Isaac Ishon is here on YouTube. Nikite is representing live on Loud Silence Radio and TV network. Kutu Klu. Yeah, you go on YouTube, you hear names, power. Kutuklu. Okay, Kutuklu is also representing live. Adams Hussein is back again. Tanu Umar, we are with you in spirit and physical. Thank you very much, sir. No bagawaya, my friends. Keep focused. As the running mate of John Drummond Mahama was saying, Professor Nana Adjaman will say that focus, my friends. When you focus, you get to the last cent. All right, let's see what's happening here. Abdul Wahab is representing live. Abdul Wahab is here. Abdul is taking over. Kwame Ej Mensah is on YouTube. Ike Laser, my OG. How are you doing, sir? Nick Tay is back again. On YouTube, it's happening. Names keep popping up. I just need to be quick. Nick Tay is back again. George Letsu is on YouTube watching us live. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of the show. Let me do some 1 minute on Facebook again, because lots of people on Facebook watching us right now. We are focused, guys. Senior Ramsey is here. Umar Abdullah is here. Newman is here. Jet is here. Yamwa Augustus Alhaji, I'm doing first name. Brian is here. Richard is here. Salasi Godfrey is here. Banks Eugene is here. Kwesi Hammond is here. Bertrand is here. Mohammed Fu is here. Good evening. Obagawa. Fred Azuba is representing. King Farouk Zebe Magana is not of peace. Okay. Lazarazu. Okay, I think something like that. Kwame Okiti is representing. Thank you very much, family, for being part of the show. Thank you. I know I can't mention everybody's name, but at least we have an idea of what we're going to do today. So thank you for being part of the show today. Let's do the social media segment quickly, and then we can take care of business as usual. Our first social media story is this. Contractors engaged by PDS demand payment for finished project. Remember, when I started with this PDS issue, right, I told Ghanaians that PDS itself is something that cannot just get away or cannot just disappear by itself. PDS has been an issue that this government, this Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government cannot, and I say this again, that this government cannot ignore the damage PDS has done to this government. In fact, I have something on PDS I need to talk about. So bad that it's not here. I think producer will get it for me. It's in the other office. But you have to understand that PDS, let me say this, and I did a lot on PDS. Now, we have to understand that Ejaku was the energy minister. These are things that people don't want to talk about. But the PDS issue, we'll be back to PDS because this government, they want us to push PDS away. Now, remember, Ejaku was the energy minister. Now, PDS was worth 24 billion Ghana cedis. 24 billion Ghana cedis. And I know Ejaku knows what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ejaku, who was fired because of Ameridi. He used to be the energy minister. PDS is worth 24 billion Ghana cedis. Now, the reason why this PDS deal didn't come through or didn't succeed was because Gabi Asare-Chiridako and the president wanted to sell PDS for 3 billion cedis. Listen to this very well. PDS is worth, or Ghana Electric, the ECG is worth 24 billion Ghana cedis. This is not the main story. I want you people to understand something. The reason why Ejaku was kicked out and all that. Price Water did that auditing, and Ejaku actually contracted them to do that. Yes, Price Water Coopers or something like that. That company, they did the auditing. Price House Water something. They did the auditing. ECG is worth 24 billion Ghana cedis. In fact, before Ejaku became energy minister, Gabi Asare-Chiridako did not want Ejaku to be energy minister because they knew Ejaku was not going to allow this to happen. There are so many things why Ejaku is quiet. And today, Ejaku, he doesn't even know I know this. Now, Gabi, the president, and the president family wanted to sell ECG for just 3 billion cedis. 3 billion cedis. That is the reason why when Ejaku went for vetting, they cooked something up. No, say Ejaku akutia bribe. No, that bribe wasn't. It was Gabi who cooked that idea. Gabi Asare-Chiridako and Osisa Ska Eshadako distributor because he didn't want Ejaku and the president himself. They didn't want Ejaku to go through the vetting because they knew that Ejaku wasn't going to agree to the Mary deal. And this scandal, I'll take my time and break it down for people to understand. Ejaku knew that the president was selling this for 3. That is why when Ejaku went back with the Ameri deal document, the president said he was misled. He was lying because Ejaku told the president that, Mr. President, you people want to sell ECG for 3 billion Ghana cedis, whilst it is worth 24 billion because he had made auditors audit ECG. But we'll come to that issue. There's a lot in there people don't know. So if Ejaku is listening to me tonight, he should understand that, I'm going to spill a lot of beans as time goes on, and he should understand if it's either he comes out to speak now, because now, no bagawaya now. We are going to spill everything. We are going to spill every single thing. And those who come here to insult and all that, Masa, the facts are there. We will deal with the facts. I broke this PDS deal. I completed this PDS deal. I made sure ECG was not sold. Today, as you can see, contractors engaged by PDS demand payment for finished project. The issue is this government is a lying government. This government lies through their teeth. The president is a liar. PDS, nobody was prosecuted, right? Not a single individual was prosecuted for PDS scandal. And you want to tell me that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is the incorruptible president? Akufo-Addo is the epitome of lies and corruption. So all that happened under PDS, nothing happened. Everybody's walking. Nobody was guilty. And I'm telling the next government, if the NDC wins the election and they don't prosecute anybody, I swear to God, I will walk to whatever the president said and tell him in his face that he's as corrupt as anybody else. Yes, because if this PDS deal, nobody is and my problem is with somebody like Martin Amidu. It's just a junkie, filling that space and taking money for no reason. So we'll come back to the PDS issue. It is a delicate issue, and I'm going to take my time the same way today. I am going to take my time and break down this Kroll and Associate, because when him say Nipa Bibria Kroll and Associate $1 million or something for afa a day near the Omontiasia Bibenya Butchen be breaking down who say finance minister or a Cromford. He says he's a liar, and that we don't have to take him serious because that man is supposed to be in jail. Yes, when the 1 million more or something for. Until we'll take our time and delve deep into the issues. Our next social media story is this. Okay, let me break. Okay. So our next social media story is this. Today, something weird happened in Ghana, and what's Mochrono? Questions in the bar. Nane Akufo-Addo picture the daso. These are the things they be catch Ghana for Akufo-Addo or a tyrant or a dictator. Akufo-Addo has lost it. Akufo-Addo does not have a message. NPP as a political party, we don't have a message. Come 2020, there's nothing. The only option left for Akufo-Addo and this NPP government is to rig the election using Jane Mensah. That's all. Omni message bia. This is disgusting. This is terrible. This is airtime. It is, and nobody's speaking. And when you speak, they say, see, this is disgusting. This is the man, I must say, he's learned, he's a politician, he's a democratic elected leader. This man is a tyrant. Only message. This is this airtime. It is embarrassing to me as an MPP person because there's no message again. Shane criticism. They say there, sebi toilet show cry and cry be use school cry. But connect Akufo-Addo nim tare ne am for the chiomoto. I am for the tiro ne be chiomoto na wo nim tare ho. Wasi as we speak. Wasi. Now picture that. So what are you trying to say here? What are you implying? Akufo-Addo is a tyrant. Akufo-Addo, me see. You see, people tell me, and you are never MPP. Me say, MPP can do everything. NDC can say, I don't believe in a tyrant, and I will never support a tyrant. I will never support somebody who will want to take our freedom from us. Never. You heard what the woman said yesterday. John Mahama's running mate, Professor Nana. She said, "Don't allow somebody to take that liberty of you being Ghanaian from you." That is what I stand for. It is not about MPP or NDC. If there's a new NPP government that thinks like human being, we will all speak for that party. But at this point, this government is being led by a tyrant, and there's no, with all due respect, no reasonable, sensible person to speak to this man and say, "Hey, Ghana wasn't built like that." And then Korakotro was here. Now picture doso. And what kind of disrespect and what kind of frustration is this? MPP does not have a message. I tell you. Any MPP for DBA for social media. NDC for what's your message? NDC for bring your running mate. NDC for manifesto. I say you people don't have a message. I'm telling you for a fact. I am telling you, we MPP and your message, this concept wouldn't happen on Wasi examination, the president Edaso. For what reason? No, Bianca saw Ghana and Kwasi Samunkwana Monte Ghana. Your Kamo say, Kasane used to know. Nakasa when did this happen in Ghana? And there's another MP2 who did the same thing. This woman, Honorable Cynthia Morrison, MP, Aguna West constituency. Sebi, who Aguna West to Abama Mami, and now Sebi, because what is she doing? Right now, what the politics now could do school. Because you have no message. There's no message. Okay, say, and Kevin there, he's not supposed to speak like, how should I speak? How do you want? You're natural SSC Libida. You're natural exams. Now, some question same way, one is also Ghana. Now, Penny 40 Ghana, Biancasa.
In Penifort Ghana, Obi Ankasa, Obi Wakasape, near Brandon, near Sweet Trade Wake, and away, Kwasisam Kwana Mudino Ghana. And the what's a paper, not president picture that so. Kwasisam. Our educational system has been turned into some silly joke. Some silly joke. Now, I be a Ghana for Chambiana. Nobody's Ghanaian than anybody. But this is embarrassing and this is disgusting. And this shows that ATTAH does not have a message. And let me show you on Facebook. Me say the NDC say they are going to go on the path of peace and inclusive governance. MPP, any tyranny. And this president is a tyrant. And I will say it every day I get the opportunity. I don't believe in autocratic leaders. No. Ghana No. Ghana belongs to all of us. And the president in Nimda, Edda Wasi, so in Guasia for. When I go school, you put a president picture on Wasi in for. Let's move on. But I want to say, don't watch me. I didn't force you to come here. All right, let's move to the next story. Akufo-Addo fulfills 2016 campaign promise. Commissions water project at Yepe. I was thinking, say, assemblyman or one and say Jumawe. But hey, President President went to convoy bear 50 dunichu ping pong we ping pong but the president he took petrol omunyina 4 tank omunyina koda hotel omunyina je alawa omunyina je per diem omako bie pipe no. Now one person catch them and say this man is not confused. You want to tell me this man is a president? We've seen presidents who have commissioned water project. Mahama Yebi. People spoke against it. Atamels Muyebi, Kofo Muyebi. We were thinking, say, when you're coming into power, no, and this will be different. These things are left for young politicians to go and do. Party executives and I say, minister for, Kominini and our region, assemblyman for, and the president only message. I say, where is the message? There's no message for the MPP. No message. There's no message. Tell me where's the president's message at this point? What driver I could slim or could be what in pipe no. I could be and you want us to come and sit here and clap. Nane showboy. Showboy say. What is the showboy in this? Let's move on, my friends. All right, the next story is you see, I can't how many months in your election. Yako twaba. I can't less than 5 months. See what the president is doing. He's cutting sword. You are cutting sword at this time. And you're not cutting sword for even a better project too. Sword cutting, Youth Employment Agency, for the construction of an ultra-modern regional YEA office at Nelarugu, Northern East Region. Jesus Christ, waste of money. 4 months to election, you are cutting sword. Now, goodness Lord. Now we are Ghanaian. This does not worry you. Then I don't know what your problem is because I've been seen there, and you're not worried about this. President is not cutting sword for YEA office ultramodern. Or sit on the toilet ultramodern. You know these people. There's no message. There's no message. It's the president on the name. He wants to see some popularity, and yet the popularity is gone because we started telling Akufo-Addo from January. Akufo-Addo, the way I will mine on TSC. What for say for now? And the took car all the way 100 cars V8 no load muko be toilet muko be insu. The whole president West. I said the MPP should come out and tell Ghanaians and say they have a message. There's no message for the MPP. No message. Message no way. Chairman DC and who has the message? Nobody has the message. And let me tell you people something. The MPP campaign team or the campaign whatever is in crisis. I'm telling you, sir, the person who is leading the NPP campaign team, he's almost dead. McMahon is suffering from diabetes big time. Corona so why Jim Kakra. The campaign is messed up. They don't have a campaign team. McMahon and this is 2015 no. And I'm sorry you have diabetes now. But this guy, Mustafa Hamid, Abe take that position. He can't. McMahon looked into his eyes and said, Mustafa Hamid, this is not 2015, 2016. No. This is a new thing. And clear off. McMahon, as we speak, we the MPP, we don't have a campaign leader, campaign team. We don't have it. It's not the one who's the president. He's campaigning himself. No, there's nothing. I'm telling you the truth. And you see, I say these things and people say, oh, Kevin is making things up. And Chebi, are you here? Mr. McMahon is down. Lieutenant is down. Lieutenant is down. Mayday, 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 mayday. McMenu is down. The diabetes not bad. Corona. On campaign manager, mamo. I told you people. There's no message. Let's move to the next one. Coalition of Unemployed Allied Health Professionals, Ghana, to picket the finance and health ministries over financial clearance. You see, these things will keep coming, they'll keep coming, they'll keep coming because this government has never been truthful. From day one, it is not capable of doing all these things, paying all these unemployed or clearing them off. Problem because this government was built on lies. This is a government built on lies. Finance ministry, intro, health ministry, intro. The ministries are corrupt entities. In Kofoi, I'm say picket. You can't picket out here. And they say, could you cause no Jinamantria? I saw more demonstrations, I say, Omoba, no Pamo, no Masaba. These people have demonstrated a couple of times. They are picketing the Brofrono. They are picketing. I could you cause no Jinamantria? They'll be back again. And this is the lies we are sitting with. And nobody wants to speak. And I will speak and die. Yes. This is the lie we are sitting with. Yeah, I employ this. And you see, and I blame the NDC. They did not sell their message well. And how many Kufuado national allowance and the allowance. That is the issue. Me say agro anabono ebefunu obiba JK. Professor Nana Opokwajiman, me say obema agro na funu obiba JK. Some what some pebo, me ball be. Me say politics never funu ko for Ghana. Because we want to change the face of politics in Ghana to make it real. The faking is too much. We are going to change politics in Ghana. And you can say all I want to say, Kevin and Disney. I don't care. Me say, I will never defend a tyrant. MPP go back to opposition. That's a sebi nyansa for beso MPP. Muna mu change MPP to that MPP of Kofor, that MPP of Edubuahin. We will come and support the MPP. But for MPP to have a tyrant as a leader, I will never do that. Jimmy is out. And I will support any political party to get rid of this group of Yahoo boys. They say they are politicians leading Ghana today. They are liars. So you can say whatever you want to say. I don't care. Somebody came, I went to comment on multimedia, and now I'm so ashamed with MPP. You are NDC, you are I'm saying, I don't care. I stand for democracy. If the president is not democratic, I will not support him. It's a fact. Boga, concert no, you jai concert no. Let's move ahead. The next story is we have chosen the path of peace and inclusiveness. That is what happened yesterday when John Dramani Mahama, in fact, introduced. In fact, he anka wedding anka bese oyi Ameria ba abontin be chire nkofo say Ameria ni. So they have chosen this path of peace and inclusiveness. Very, very important statement, because right now Ghana is not in that region. There's no peace in Ghana, and there is no inclusiveness in Ghana. Today, we are being led by a tyrant who sends his girlfriend to go sit on radio station and can say, Ghana, mine. No, Ghana does not belong to anybody. Ghana belongs to all of us. We need to create opportunities for everybody, irrespective of political affiliation. They can overshadow everybody and take over. We will all fight and defeat such autocracy. That is why I am speaking and hungry every day to make sure that an autocratic leader like Kufuor is kicked out. Because Kufuor, this man does not believe in democracy. Why should I sit here and condone nonsense? I will never do that, and I would never do that in my life. Yes. I'm asking the MPP. The MDC says they've chosen the path of peace and inclusiveness. What have you guys chosen? MPP, what have you guys chosen? What path are you guys choosing? We just want to know, because when they almost say peace and inclusiveness, we want to know what the MPP also stands for now. Because from what I know and from what Ghanaians know, from Ayawaso all the way to everything happening, everything, people being shot, Zongo 7, the crime, the high level of murder and all that under Ekufuado that has been pushed under the carpet. A minister pulling a gun and firing guns anyhow in public. The president hasn't spoken about it. We want to know, what does the MPP stand for? Does it stand for what I just described, or they stand for peace? These are the kind of things rational, intelligent Ghanaians will like to know. The next story is this. We are working to take journalists out of the pockets of politicians. Ghana Journalists Association. While the Ghana Journalists Association has acknowledged that some journalists have had kowtow to the to the bits of politicians in their line of duty for fear that they may lose their jobs, it has assured that it is putting in efforts to ensure that journalists do not succumb to the unethical expectations of politicians. Yes, he's the weakest person to lead GJA since GJA was born. This man is basically a politician. Now you have sat in Ghana. Ahmed Swale was shot. A journalist was shot. A couple of there was a journalist, this lady who went to MPP headquarters to report, and I had Jebina and the senior to know Bongo and to slap this lady. It took you how many days and hours to come out? Ahmed Swale has been shot till date. GJ, you've not even come out to say the doc a CID they should give you report who has been arrested. No, what you have say? Majority of you people are already in the pockets of the government. Don't we know? And the Kokubaku does not see anything wrong with this government. Ekufuado sebi ya court toilets ne ko hunu Ekufuado ne jana kraman so no because chukumilo. And you are coming to tell us what? This is a weak statement, my friend. Come back, come again. We don't have time for such nonsense and those kind of show statements. We are not going to take such nonsense. The lives of these young journalists in school right now are in your hands, are in the hands of people like you. And if you don't take drastic decisions to make sure that these people are protected before they get into the profession, trust me, they will be shot like chicken and they will be killed like Ahmed Swale, because GJA, an institution like that or a body like that, does not know what it's doing because it is corruption now. GJA is conniving with the government to destroy Ghana. If GJA was doing its job and came with this kind of nonsense happening in Ghana, the kind of media we are having today, the kind of biased media, look at somebody like Paul Adomotri, basically a comedian, comes to sit there, lies, defend crime, defend stupidity because he thinks his party is in government. As a journalist, he is sitting on the NCA board. As we speak, media houses have been closed down. This brat is walking around taking money from the government. Look at Sechiado, sitting on NCA board. Today, he's working at the Asase FM. And you come and sit there and say, what? Are you okay, Mr. Ifremoni or whatever? My friend, come again. We don't have time for such nonsense. Huh? Stop being a hypocrite. We are ready to talk on real issues, not this comedy. The next story is this, and I don't want to spend so much time on. I'm ready to accept any appointment from President Ekufuado. I told you, Kuku Onyidawu is mad. He is bipolar. I told you he's hungry. Kuku Onyidawu is hungry. All the things he's doing, he's hungry. And you see, that guy is a snitch. Go prison and come to China Kuno. On kind of so as you people all can see. Let's go to the next story. Commercial drivers unwilling to reduce transport fares after easing of restrictions. As you can see here, drivers for Sebio Omote fairness Sebio Nkomo Jimmy. Now president and now a government will increase fuel more than any government in our history. You have increased fuel more than any government in our history. Now on TV also. Now okacho bisa on car no fairness so. Now why do you need Juma? What to fuel over 1,000%. Now catch a driver so to fuel with that money and say almost anti almost fair so now Jimmy. Into a driver and say now uchi commercial. Now say and the wabe just me kwatimi fair so I say Jimmy. Tell the government, the president to lower or bring down the price of fuel drastically. Yakaza drastically and on tisushimu sibia or to sushimu no on santi sushimu. Into say a driver ni an our car. That's what to say. I buying some wanted to know to say me because it has to go either way, always. You know, or your part. I buying some other part. What to feel more kind of meant fair. So how? It doesn't make any sense. Only in Ghana that this happens. The government increases fuel prices and it tells drivers to lower your fares. And then what kind of stupid governance is this? Let's move ahead. All right. The last social media story is this. We can't kill the spirit of Ghanaians. OFORI justify water and electricity reliefs. I have OFORI's issue today, so I'll deal with his issue very soon. If the police are saying that they can't find the people, you see, my imagine say, I didn't watch this video for some specific reason. I've seen it on social media, on so many platforms, but I decided to share because it is not worth watching. And It is terrible. It took the president's wife how many days to comment on this? It took the president how many days to comment on this? This is where we are today. Me say, I said we see what Chima and Kendi 12 2 minutes. Kebe chomunyina. Esi won tafo krom. In tafo. Omunya nipa. Ya chi mami penyini. Ema manfo abono president krom ha. Asem we di how many days? Da ben okay bi. And then okay ho asem. This man does not care. Me say, we are turning. Oya wunini, onya chimini, sebi kura oya santini. President we omuo. Ono power no pay you, dear my friend Mr. President asa. Police for Ghana say munyanchi obia. This lady is part of the people. We are showing her picture. If you're a policeman, an investigator, you are watching. This is one of the pictures. Pick this and go look for the woman. Modi mon kano kre. Ghana police. Modi corruption nkwa. This is the woman who did that. She was part of it. At least, I'm showing this picture. Make sure that this woman is arrested, and when she's arrested, all those people who were part of this crime will also be arrested. But the president, I have to tell you, I'm ashamed of you, Akufo-Addo. You have lowered the standard too much. You have lowered the standard too much. So police wa moshame this musaba koho munyanchi ubia over 48 hours munyanchi ubia ye de nema che enimnie mami we no ka ho monkoche no na mo beka nche se munchi ubia president nka ho hwe but we are here me say we go see. Okay, my last social media story is this and it says that COVID-19, and this was reported by Joy News. It says COVID-19, we still are prioritizing our tests. If your sample was taken 6 weeks ago and you are still alive, for sure, you don't have COVID-19, Dr. Abuaje. Ghana, I am telling you for a fact, you don't have a government protecting you. You don't have a government which is going to fight for you. You don't have a government which thinks about you. The Ghana Medical Association, the Ghana Health Service, the ministry, they are all liars. I remember very well when COVID-19 broke out in Ghana, I came out to tell Ghanaians and said, these people are liars. These people we have at the Ghana Medical Association, the health minister, the president, they are liars and they are making money out of this and they are going to make sure you people die. And the one who statement, you know. And if a medical practitioner makes such a statement, you have to know, say, you people are closer to your death than anything else. Yare COVID-19, your oncophobia. Yare ni womuhu. And so omon show signs biya say yare womuhu. And almost spread the yare no. Any oncophobia yare ni kaoma no matter form. The one who say omo yare. Now, as we speak, all these things you guys are saying, at the end of the day, say into your jail test 6 weeks ago. Na say on yare ndawa just a unni yare no. And what kind of statistics and science and whatever is this? And the president told us, our scientists are on about COVID-19. Now, you people are not angry enough. Ghanaians, youth in Ghana, you are not angry enough. Now, if you people were angry, now when you and can you not take these people or these statements lightly? I'm telling you, Ghanaians are not angry enough. $1 billion. They can't provide PPEs, and we are going to talk about PPEs. They can't provide anything. They can't, and now they are telling you, say, okay, test 6 weeks, that's only and then you see, that's the problem. So I want to tell you people, say, you are living in dangerous times. The best thing to do now is to get rid of this tyrant. I'm telling you, if a government tells you this, that's when you're worried. I'm telling you, you have a problem. You have a big problem. And I'm telling the president, Akufo-Addo, you are an embarrassment. This government is a total embarrassment. All right, that's the end of the social media segment. But I want to do this quickly before I delve into today's issues. 2 issues we're discussing today. I saw something on social media, and I feel say it is about time we started speaking and defending our women. It's about time we started defending some people who have gifts that were given to them by God, and you can't just take it away from them. It's a natural thing, and God has blessed them with it. But what I want to discuss today is it's becoming a habit of some people, especially the guys, are more into showbiz in Ghana, entertainment in Ghana. They call themselves pundits, entertainment pundits or whatever. But they are entertainment pundits. They are taking advantage of the looseness of our system, the stupidity of our leaders who are not putting strict rules on media platforms to make sure that people pay dearly when they go on TVs and on radios to say things against people. And I'm going to make this, you see, because entertainment industry, and I think it's about time we started speaking to these fools. And I call them fools because they have no respect for talent and they have no respect for women who have stood out. I remember when Nana Opoku-Agyeman, the running mate of John Mahama's name was mentioned. You heard how an idiot like Chema Untumi, a sexist like the majority leader, and some ignorant fools in my own MPP came out to attack this woman and insult this woman because they felt Oyoba. Now, let's stick with entertainment. Let me play this video, and after that, I need to talk about this before I move on, because if I don't speak on this, I'll be so mad. And it's about one of my favorite musicians, and the reason why I am so interested and I like this musician is because she is natural. You see, you can pick 100 girls in Ghana today. 99% of them are fake. And when I say fake, from head to their toe, everything about them is fake. Their hair they are wearing, the makeup is fake, their panties are fake, their body is even fake because they've gone to lie down for some doctors to cut them into pieces and on the foam. They are not natural. They are not even confident or comfortable in their own skin. They feel, say, the way they look can decide how they will be in future. They are fake. 99% of the women in Ghana, 99% are wearing wigs because they are not confident in their own hair. But this lady called Weyala is one person that I have followed for some time and I respect her hustle. And this woman has done more than 1,000 musicians in Ghana could not do. The kind of things this young lady has done in Ghana. If you take Ampedu, you take Eja Konimo, and the A.B. Crensels, the old guys we respected who had true talent. None of these people, these dance hall artists, these crazy people walking around, none of them can be compared to this lady because she has shown, say, you don't need to lick somebody's ass or pretend to be a hero or to be somebody who becomes an inspiration to a young girl in Nangamprusi or a young girl in Navrongo. You have to be yourself to settle a country or a nation. Let's watch this. After that, I'll react to those fools who think they can also look at people's tribe, where they come from, and attack them because they are not what they want them to be. Let's watch this. After that, I'll get back to you.
Why? And then the music industry is dead because Kaki, Ebony, and Miss V all of a sudden are no more doing music. You can always call them back, can't you? Since the rest of us, you think, are not controversial enough, we are not showing skin enough, we are not insulting each other enough, we are not attacking each other enough, so that you can get something to write. And then you can take us to the slaughterhouse, or take me to the slaughterhouse, divide me into pieces, say all kind of manner of things about me or us, so that you can have something to talk about. You think some of us are idiots, eh? We should come and fool because we want to win Artist of the Year. And then, what next? What do we get from that? What do we get? In Ghana, there are no royalties. We don't get fuck all. So, some of us might not be the most intelligent, but we do have brains to understand that when you do foolish songs, just because you want to get attention and win some few awards, you're actually fooling yourself. Or when you try to get involved in this kind of industry, that it doesn't really make sense. That's why some people come in, they realize what is going on, then they back off and just keep quiet. But please, when you are talking, try to encourage. Don't try to downplay another artist to make others feel good. And those of you trying to make Weyala feels like she hasn't arrived, or I have not arrived, or I will never arrive until I win maybe Artist of the Year, or I win more awards. Please, I am not here to win Artist of the Year because I am not an Artist of the Year kind of musician. I am an artist forever and ever and ever. Even when I'm dead, you will still hear my music.
So I share this lady's pain, and over the weekend of this week, they started insulting her on different platforms. These boys who call themselves pundits. I don't even want to mention their names because they are fools. And I'm sending this to you. You see, I've said on my show that you people can get away with so many things. But you see, when you become selective and you try to attack women who out of nowhere, out of difficulty, you know where this woman, this girl or this lady grew up? You all know. The issue, and in Kwasasemna Mudina, you want to bring people down because Sebio, and I'm going to say it, or you're turning into you sit on your dirty TVs and you want to discourage this lady. You want to run her down because Sebio, a show from Bana, Omobana, some ha, some yet. Now, most of them fina, most of them muna money on da, most of them promoters, more managers, no, because she's not allowing that, no. Makotna, most stupid entertainment show, no, so say you want to run this lady down. How many of the artists in Ghana, the same thing you guys have been doing to the ladies? If a woman starts like this, working her way up in an industry which is biased, an industry which is all a mema, an industry which is made up of rapists, and I'll say it, how many of these girls haven't you guys raped? Under the influence, say, we will manage you, we will give you support, we will do this. We know if these girls decide to come out and speak, number from her pundit, dirty old guys, dirty fools, I'm expecting people to respond. This girl is not here for your dirty musician of the year and nonsense. You pay your way through. No, this girl is a talent. This girl is a national asset. Go to Europe, go to America. She performs on national televisions. She performs on international stages. How many Ghanaian men, musicians, can compare this lady's energy when she's on stage? Money music. Now, TV, so we are entertainment pundit. Incredible for. Woyala is a national asset. Some countries almost host the World Cup. They would like to have Woyala, in fact, explode on stage for them. Do you know what naturality is? Do you know what are people promoting in Ghana? Because on Accra, in Fui, dirty old guys, you are sitting there insulting the girl. The kind of stage I get with Jinaso, you know where this girl is coming from. I follow on Facebook. Sometimes I watch some of the videos and you see this girl is so natural to the point where, say, she's so comfortable in her own world. And these are the kind of people we need. Now, you call yourself pundits for the way. Incredible for him, pundits of entertainment pundits to go and tell nonsense because of a tenny. You will be your manager. We will manage you. Someone Jimmy, some you people should stop. We are not going to allow such nonsense again in Ghana. We are not. And if you people are not ready to stop your stupidity as entertainment pundits from multimedia all the way to Kwame Despite Media, and this nonsense should stop. Mention 5 musicians who can compare themselves, man and mema, to this lady in Ghana. When it comes to energy in performing and entertaining crowd and making people know that her this is God's gift. She writes her own song, she performs her own song. Incredible. I dare you guys. She doesn't care about your nonsense. She will still be Woyala and she's proud of where she came from and how she looks. She is proud, and I'm so proud of her. And every time there was a day I was traveling in Europe, I heard a song. This is not concert. Nonsense. Now more need you maybe adi. Saturday I got TV, so I got radio. So we are going to judge this musician. We are going to see how she looks. And I'm going to say Bulldog makes some disgusting statement. Abrochi baby and that guy, he's done. Abrochi baby and Nipa Jini. Omo talent ho abrochi baby a bino protecting musicians and protect natural talent. And kasa in Fui na they were trying to discourage and run this girl down. Coming and nobody will have a platform. But as usual, we are in Ghana. Stupid things. Yes, so. Because Ghana ho. This woman will not come You people will not see anything. Montana cry. Now, this nonsense must stop. It's getting out of hand. About to be pageant more Ghana beam. A woman cannot be herself again. A woman cannot be naturally gifted. A woman cannot be herself without wearing the makeup, without going to go buy a dirty wig to wear. A woman cannot be herself without going to cut herself and put some tissues in her body. A woman cannot be herself and represent where her own culture, her tribe, and her people. Mabadam, are you sick in your head? And the media houses that giving these people the platform, I'm ashamed of you people because you are equally as stupid as these fools who sit on your media platforms to say we are pundits. Nonsense. Do you know who a pundit is? Fools. I'm waiting for you one by one. Now me bomb in my record 1-1 and kwala mo repeal more industry and fools. Pundits my fault. Pundits my fault. Mo bonyum kra mo ya pundits no. One atra Togo akoya perform order. Mo ba America ni Europe. Mo biggest musicians no mo ba high school court no mo perform. Who are these people? Don't take your nonsense to this lady. This lady is a national asset. You people are attacking her because she's a northerner or a tenny into Betmakan, but I will not allow that to happen. As far as I live, I keep telling you people. If you have your nonsense to do it in that your stupid cry you are there. That's why I have a problem with these dirty upcoming bloggers. I don't go on bloggers platform to write things. So now blogger we hear the challenge film you're not a TV to say or a pandit. And there are some very nice bloggers to be very fair. There are some very intelligent, smart ones, but 90% of them are all useless. The rest they're not a TV, so he's criticizing, he's a pundit, he's analyzing nonsense. Do you know what goes into even writing one single album? One album, make as a song go, an album, do you know what goes into it? Do you know what goes into it? Obibe detective said you are a talent all the way up there to take you to Europe to record you in a studio. People are fools, right? Let's move on. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. I'll be right back after this short break.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are
Mamina would have been a Nimakasa. Fama bebre jina hose. Now would have pictures bebre. What for pictures bebre? Now set my menua kasa in Fisher from top. Would have heard it to me. That's how Babesin and Nase. I didn't entirely say, and by you know, what Musa Mamina Casano, or you will be or you disappointed about herself, the family, and Ghanaians, and the woman.
All right. Thank you for staying. Welcome back to the show. I told you about today's topics. The first topic, which is going to be very brief, is going to be about Ridge Hospital. And the caption, as you can see, is Ridge Hospital is a crime scene. Ridge Hospital is a crime scene. Let's do this, my fellow Ghanaians. As the president would say, fellow Ghanaians. It's getting to the point whereby we all have to be honest and start speaking on some issues that's got to do with our health sector. For some time, Ghana for Obia, we have all come together to speak for the our nurses, our doctors in our respective hospitals. Every year, every election year, or every year that we are going to make some major changes in our policies or moving forward in policies from government and whatever, health is one serious thing that we all try as much as possible to, in fact, slot it in to make sure that our frontline workers or our health sector workers, they get enough of whatever they are asking for, because we see them as some people we have to hold in high esteem because they take care of our health. Now, for some time now, it's getting to the point whereby we all have to understand, say, it's getting out of hand. When I talk about it's getting out of, I'm talking about the conduct of some of our health personnel in our various hospitals. Today, we are specifically going to be looking at Ridge Hospital. Now, in fact, I think, say, it is about time we start to cassify the negligence and the carelessness of the management at Ridge Hospital. Ridge Hospital has been in the news in these few weeks, I could say months, about how high crimes, when I talk about high crimes, it's in and out of the hospital. And when you look at the issues happening at Ridge Hospital now, when Ridge Hospital was revamped or built newly, and we all praise the previous administration, Don Dramani Mahama's administration, for making sure such an edifice was put together to protect Ghanaians in terms of health. We're all excited. We're expecting, say, the health professionals and as doctors, nurses, people in the health sector, they were going to live up to expectations because we're expecting, say, Nyama is going to make their work more easy, more simple, so that they'll be able to attend to patients and people coming in with serious infections and whatever. Now, it's getting to some point, it is looking like, say, Ridge Hospital is becoming a death trap. A few weeks ago, I saw Captain Smart do a few interviews. He spoke to a man whose wife died mysteriously at Ridge Hospital. Just say, the funny thing is, we Ghanaians didn't see it as a big deal. 2-3 days, it disappeared. The story is gone. I think the wife used to work at Ghana Institute of Languages, and this man's wife just went to Ridge Hospital. Like, the preventable death, it happened. We have had instances at Obiako Ridge Hospital, yayen operation, we all know. And the Ridge Hospital is being managed by people. You expect to say they are competent people who could make sure, say, these kind of things don't happen. Because especially when it comes to health issues and operations and all that, we expect to say whatever comes together to make it work efficiently. They are, in fact, people who will make sure, say, everything is checked. Now, COVID-19 hit. And I'm saying this, and I want the media people in Ghana to listen to this very well. And after this show, I'm going to cut this piece and send it out. COVID-19 hit. A lot of things, a lot of the news, if we Ridge Hospital, about outside. And the news is the management of Ridge Hospital, they are stealing PPEs and selling them. Now, I'm going to repeat this again. The management of Ridge Hospital, they are stealing PPEs and selling them. And I am praying. And you see, when I come out and say things like these, with all due respect, the ignorant fools amongst us who don't want us to grow, to develop, to be able to point out crimes like these, they'll be like, hey, oh yeah, politics, yeah. My problem with these regional hospitals and these big hospitals and say, Yamana be so political to the point to say, the person does not deserve to be there, but because of politics, you are switching this person, taking this person out. Into Oko Ridge Hospital, especially Ridge Hospital. There are other hospitals this happening, but let's focus on Ridge Hospital. It is going to that point whereby the management of Ridge Hospital has become a political front. At the end of the day, they are basically working for government. And I'm saying this on authority and from our checks, and I say, the management of Ridge Hospital, I'm not talking about the junior nurses and the junior doctors. The management of Ridge Hospital, they are leading the selling of PPEs. Are buying their mom. I remember, the health minister came out once. He wasn't straightforward. He was dancing around the issue because he knows what I'm talking about. He knows to say, Ridge Hospital especially almost ton PPEs, no, and it is being done by management. It is being done by management, and we have to understand, say, you see, when we don't speak about these kind of things, that is when a bit to some point to be we will lose lives, serious lives, and they be because say, I never percent two politicians, no, and they lose their lives, they lose their loved ones, and then they will think, they will start listening. Now, I'm telling Ghanaians, say there's something happening at Ridge Hospital. Apart from leaving towels in people's tummy after operations, people's wives going to die there, giving birth, like the level of crimes are so high. The management is covering up at Ridge Hospital. It's unprecedented in our history. But I want to stick with the PPEs because Abaya said there isn't enough PPEs. A majority of the hospitals have been giving PPEs, and government has said this, and it's on record. And I want to tell you people, say, the management of Ridge Hospital, they are selling PPEs. And I am praying. This is the first chapter. I'm not going to open too much stuff today, but I want people to understand something. I am hoping and I'm praying, say, I will get a journalist in Ghana who is smart enough, patriotic enough, intelligent enough, who will go in there and let us know what is happening. See, me, I give the lead. I'm doing my own thing, but I want the journalist in Ghana to understand, say, this is not a job for only Kevin Taylor. This is a job for Ghanaians and journalists in Ghana, the media people. You see, majority of these media men in Ghana, they're licking the butt of this government and people in power and people in higher authority, both in politics and out of politics. They know the truth. And there are 3 hospitals I'm looking at now, but let's start with Ridge Hospital. The management at Ridge Hospital, they are in serious business of selling PPEs. And I am hoping, so in these few weeks, months, a journalist will take it upon himself in Ghana to investigate this. I know they will hear me and they'll be like, but it is happening. As I speak to you, even today, some consignments went. And it has come from the management. This is terrible. And this is not a joke. It is terrible. I'm giving you the lead. And I'm praying that media men in Ghana will take this up. I saw Captain Smart at Angel doing a few things and the story just died just like that. We are talking about health issues. We are talking about a Ridge Hospital, one of the most prestigious hospitals in Ghana. The management are involved. And I am hoping, and this is the first time I'm going to plead with media men in Ghana, journalists in Ghana, go in there. They are selling the PPEs. I'm talking about management. The young doctors and young nurses, they are on Fikra and Ruho. And they are selling these things in thousands. Yes. And they are not scared to do it. They are not scared. So, and I mean, but let's give ourselves some time. Week, 2, 3 weeks, a month. I'm just pleading with media men in Ghana, go in there. I know what I have seen. I know what I'm working on. I say, go in there. Ridge Hospital. The management, they are more corrupt than anything else. You saw all those things happening at the hospital. Nobody has been fired. Leaving scissors in people's tummy, leaving towels in people's tummy, leaving people's wives dying, nobody responding. Nobody has been sent home. Nobody has been called to even parliament to answer questions. This is very important. Lives have been lost. And I'm telling you now, say PPE now, they are more say, pharma patients for free and make sure Ghanaians are protected from COVID-19. The management at Ridge Hospital, they are selling it. And I am pleading with media men in Ghana. I am in the United States of America. I have so much information. I am pleading with you people. Go in there. Go in there. And I'm talking to the intelligent, smart, patriotic media people who want to help Ghana, because what is happening now, my friend, if I start giving you people figures, you'll be shocked. But this time, I don't want it to come from Ghana. I don't want it to come from Kevin Taylor. I want it to come from media people in Ghana. Those in Ghana. It's an assignment. I have gone there. I have seen stuff, man. It is out of hand. They are selling everything. They are selling everything. So I'm pleading with the media in Ghana. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. When you go to Ridge Hospital, this is not small doctors, small nurses. They almost 50. Me say the management of Ridge Hospital. The so-called senior journalists. I'm talking to you people. You are the people I'm talking to. the management, they are selling PPEs. So if you are listening to me or you know a journalist, tell them that Kevin Taylor said, at least you people do one work for once, do something. I'm telling them. And I know the patriotic ones, the ones who think about Ghanaians, they will take up this. They will make sure that the truth comes out in plain language and plain pictures for Ghanaians to see. I am praying that the media, the journalists in Ghana will cover this rot, uncover these things for Ghanaians to see. I am telling you, these are facts. These are facts. Now, let's do our editorial of the day. As you can see, this is the logo. And I am going to take my time. Ken Ofori-Atta is a liar, Kroll and Associates scandal. Now, and let me break this down for Ghanaians to understand. Now, let me play this video. This is a video or a voice that circulated on social media when the finance minister went to Peace FM, went to speak to Kwame Sefa-Kain. As usual, Kwame Sefa-Kain, who is not smart. As usual, Kwame Sefa-Kain, who is not so in depth in issues. Kwame Sefa-Kain, who is just a hype, decided to ask questions and leave it without flowing it up with any reasonable, rational questions. Because all these interviews are cooked up. And we know, 2016, Akufo-Addo avoided a debate. He went to sit on Sefa-Kain's show. It was like a girlfriend and a boyfriend having conversation. He doesn't have he does not have that mental capability to ask intelligent, sinking questions that will put people on the spot, because he's basically a government representative sitting on Peace FM. So the finance minister, as usual, they planned this, come and lie and walk away, because with all due respect, Ghanaians are fools already. But I am more concerned with this issue, Kroll and Associates, which Osaf Mafo's name is on it. Say Osaf Mafo, area $1 million. Dumelivo was chasing the money, and then Dumelivo, he has been fired indirectly, and then he's at home. So Osaf Mafo didn't say, "Wafan Wedi, finance minister, Echo Peace FM, Okoka and Sembi but and then menya butre ebie nyomaso enya butre magana mfuehu nipa oye kromfo nipa anisi ejinidi as Ghanaians, people who are the problem, the thieves, the criminals." I broke this Kroll and Associate story, and I'm going to take my time and break it down for Ghana for who say, "Ebia be breaking story no na bro for do na doso and they be any chi ye be nya butre ye be biebiem e mo bia tiase say yourself mafo and also co jail, and as a finance minister and also co jail, and I said the whole government in Akufo-Addo no, this was a planned thing." Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this, and when I come back, we can do the editorial of the day.
Minister, value for money, Kroll for me then Ghana.
Hey, I asamo na me mitia na fair kakra. Say your friends saying there were a lot of problems with Cocoa Board. And these international reputable investigators said one film and senior minister was responsible for that. Nadiana Miamentiasu Papa, because Juma Ben and SSA 1 year. I want to share evidence and also SSA court. And the Auditor General so mono and senior Mr. Cancer send your evidence in the Tiano and you be beer. It will be your report now by Antipacho Opa Bra office na refum na hunia pesoye. Na die I won't take a crap because really Juma international company it was to look at value for money for a number of things that had happened at Cocoa Board. I mean, my Auditor General Jumei Department Jumei one can say about 6 billion or so could not be validated. So now there were plenty of people to be surcharged on a local level. I just say mostly would have been past government's people. Then the Cocoa Board in Kwadia Yekakoshimu na afidie abe top line at the issue of concern. And then also, what was worrisome, it also surcharged a number of civil servants in addition to that, And with that, you create a certain unnecessary fear as to how they do their work. And I don't know, I'm sure to be resolved. One called court, and the judge, I guess, was quite clear. Say, one concrete report on say Jumano, Jumana. I mean, I don't come into me normal. Sometimes, I'm professional worker. As I say, yetimi sort of a bit of mutual respect and discuss things before we escalate it. Because normally, I'm Omejuma can na me deba the abontina and can mean your time in Yajuma. No, into no reward with me in the patroncy. No more home como, no more resolve, no man go forward. I hope, sir, the Betty and who I na go forward.
Yeah, Betty and was near Quay.
All right, so we just heard the finance minister of Ghana, and as usual, he lied throughout that interview. You remember, say, Kroll and Associates story. Now, when I broke the story, I'm trying to find the dates. It was September 16th, 2019. That was the first day I came. I broke that story about Osaf Mafo, $1 million. The finance minister and some kind is a lie. Let me tell you one thing. And you see, I'm going to explain it to some points. And maybe if I get the opportunity, I'll play the video of the scandal now, for you to listen. And after that, I'll break something down to you. But quickly, let me say something 2 minutes. Then we watch the scandal for 10 minutes. And then I'll come back and let you people understand why the finance minister is a terrible liar. And then he deserves to be in jail if this government change, if there's a change in government. Kroll and Associates scandal, it wasn't about Cocoa Board. Nobody should believe more Bianjindi. Say Kroll and Associates, $1 million na or Safmafo, Ajie Dino, our finance minister, or no, any chairman, no. It was not about Cocoa Board. Kroll and Associates, if UK no buy their main job and also in Ghana and say finance ministry to come and check data. Come and check their system. My main money basic ma yen say finance minister Kase Kroll and Associates is about Cocoa Board. He's a liar. He's a first-class liar who does not deserve to be in that position. 2, Utien in Samro Kana na opeso Kase John Dumelivo, the Auditor General, no adentina ATTAH government officials na emanko fobi kran tumi nyo mojuma. Dumelivo went to finance ministry to ask a question as an auditor general or who can occur into any ministry and audits them. That is the job. Anytime to ask that first question of Kroll and Associates, I'm be here or Ghana no. Then sebi no come can rajuni because as a journalist, if you don't want to lead this man on, if you don't want to protect this man, you were supposed to state the job of Kroll and Associates before any question. Into who comes as a journalist, you don't know what Kroll and Associates came to do in Ghana, their capabilities, their past record, and why they came to work for Ghana to take $1 million, and you call yourself a senior journalist? So basically, that interview was a planned interview to lie to you. Omni Cocoa Board bem because Opuni is their last shot. Omni Opuni case neba and Opuni Wiesika is a lie. Kroll and Associates did not come to work to investigate anything at Cocoa Board. Kroll and Associates were hired. A finance ministry and hire government of Ghana to come and check the system, computers. Sibia omu etia omu ye omu check contracts. How some loopholes by the finance ministry all the way linking to the registrar and accountant general. How payment is going to be done easily, swiftly, nicely. They just came to check. And Dumelivo, he didn't write a letter to Cocoa Board. And Richard Dumelivo, he didn't write a letter to Yao Safmafo. That is why Dumelivo wrote a letter to the finance ministry, because the Auditor General has the right to audit a ministry or any ministry that works under this government. That is why the Auditor General decided to say, so share any books, mono, or say this company came to Ghana, ministry way, and that ministry is finance ministry. So they specifically came to Ghana to work for the finance ministry, to check it into basic. Finance ministry for software and computer to make sure say payment be a ghost names near the idea to take the until mobile Ghana. Period. It is not about cocoa board. Now, I would like to tell you Ghanaians, say some way na some radios no more kasa say near the don't believe them, especially Kwame Sefakai. Now PDS, and then Kwame Sefakai consult and gather journalist. Catch them say they should go and speak good about PDS and Omchicheska. Kwame Sefakai, KS consult, SK consult. They organize that. So Kwame Sefakai is a government representative trying to throw dust into the eyes of people. But me, Ejuma, Matrasi, I spend the energy, I spend the time to break such a scandal. Me man penny toto for way and bambe say my record. I will not allow that. So the finance minister is a liar. It is not about Cocoa Board. It is about his ministry. And I am so disgusted for a finance minister to sit on radio, national radio, to tell Ghanaians, say, Adentina, I was Auditor General, no, ATTAH for what? Auditor General is auditing our system, making sure, say, Sikano, being really Sikano. And you, as a finance minister, also know the quotation, and a Colossians there, and Hebrews, Yanko Hebrews, and Yanko Jericho, and you lie through your teeth like this. But let's do this. Let's take this 5-10 minutes. Let's watch the scandal. Let me break it down something to you. But let me tell you people something. Kroll and Associates, Omoba Ghana, to come and work for the finance ministry. Now, when Kroll and Associates came to Ghana, they went straight to the finance ministry and they did their job. The Auditor General, in his own wisdom, doing his job as normal, wrote to the finance ministry. And they wrote to the finance ministry to tell them, say, winning BB, Auditor General Kroll and Associate about books, $1 million is gone. Please, we want to come in and check Ejuma Kroll and Associate. The basic question the Auditor General asked that day was simple. It was one question. Show us evidence of the job done by Kroll and Associate. John Dumelivo question back open Obusa Finance Ministry. That's all. John Dumelibo would have gone to Cocoa Board. He would have gone to the Ministry of Roads and Transport. John Dumelibo chose Finance Ministry because Kroll and Associates came to Ghana to work for the Finance Ministry. Don't get that twisted. Finance Minister Kasa Cocoa Board is a liar. He's a liar, and every liar is a thief. These people are criminals. And it pisses me off when I put so much energy in a scandal and we allow journalists to lead politicians to lie to the people and lie and lie and lie and lie and steal from us. These are thieves, condoning with thieves. And Kwame Sefakai can never. You see, I keep saying, I say, these people, their brains are dead. They can't do the job. Either say it is deliberate or they just can't do the job. You are asking, say Kroll be there or Ghana. Omo beton Bentwa no beton makola. Omunya faso no de call UK. Nonsense question. And he give this man the room and he doesn't follow up. And the question you come Sefakai on Kokroko as so-called chairman. The next question we were supposed to ask this man was, so who paid the 1 million to Kroll and Associates? Because somebody should have paid Osaf Mafo for Osaf Mafo to pay Kroll and Associates. Osaf Mafo does not pay Kroll and Associates. Osaf Mafo agrees with Kroll and Associates for some office to pay Kroll. You, the finance minister, you signed that document. OFORI jail. But let's not rush the story. Let's watch that scandal I did. And then, the stages the Auditor General went through to get to that point to be asking that question. And when we come back, I'll take my time because it's in English. It's in 10 minutes. Let's take our time. Watch this. Because I hate it when grown-ass men in Penitoto try to lie to the people because they think, say, Jimmy, it is done. We are not going to give them that room to misbehave and fool around again. This time, Masa, me say agrono ebefunu obiba JK. Let's watch this scandal. I did this scandal on 16 September 2019 is when I broke this news. Let's watch this.
is what the Auditor General does first. First of all, the Auditor General's office writes to inform the audited institution. In this case, we're talking about the Ministry of Finance. It is called the engagement letter. Then a meeting is held with the management of the audited institution, in this case, the Ministry of Finance, and this meeting is called the entrance conference. The auditor writes, then they come in, which is the entrance conference. This is when the Auditor General's office explains the objectives, the scope, the duration, and etc. of the audit they will be undertaking. After that, then comes the execution, that is reviewing documents, yes, interviews, analysis of data, and etc. So during the execution, when infractions are brought to attention of the scheduled officers, the team leader then issues a written request. The team leader issues a written request for information which is not forthcoming to the audited institution, which in this case is the Ministry of Finance. Now let's go on. Focus. The team leader issues audit observations on the field or at the audit location in accordance to Regulation 34 of Audit Service Regulation 2011. That is the CI 70. The response must be received before the team leaves the audit location. So they expect to get the response at the Ministry of Finance before the team leaves. When the execution comes to an end, the team issues a draft management letter which contains audit observations for which the responses are not satisfactory or outstanding. Now, the draft management letter is discussed in management of the audited institutions at the exit conference. So before they leave, they discuss this. The letter, they discuss it before they leave. Now, 2 weeks after the exit conference, the management letter containing audit observations and the responses from the management is issued to management. The Auditor General goes to his office. 2 weeks after, he issues that letter to management officially. According to Section 29 of the Audit Service Act 2000, Act 584, they have 30 days from the day they receive the management letter to provide to the Auditor General the responses to the observation in the management letter. So, upon receipt of the responses, or after 30 days, whichever comes first, the Auditor General's report is issued to Parliament. My fellow Ghanaians, focus. I'm doing this because I want each and every Ghanaian to understand that this is the process the Auditor General went through. That is why he's asking these questions today. Immediately, now let's go on. Immediately the report is submitted to the Speaker of Parliament. The report is published for public consumption in accordance with Section 23 of the Audit Service Act 2000, Act 584. Now, when you visit the Auditor General's website, which you can see here, when you visit the website, you can see ministries, departmental, and agencies. You will see that clearly. It is in there. When you visit the website, you see it. Now, on page 27 to page 29 of the Auditor General's report on ministries and departments, and in this specific case, on the Ministry of Finance, you will see this. Producer, can you put this there? On page 27, after they did everything, they issued the management report. They need to write back to them because the Auditor General has come in there. They have done all the checks. They've done all the auditing. They've issued a letter on things that they did not see clearly to the Ministry of Finance because we know that Crow was working for the Ministry of Finance. Now, this is what happens. When you go to the Auditor General's report, on page 27, this is what you see. You see that page 27.48, you will see payment for work not done. This is not me. I didn't write this. This is public document. You can go on their website, the Auditor General website, and you will see this. You can access this. Now, payment for work not done, 4.8 million cedis. Equivalent is $1 million. It says, Regulation 39(2)C of Financial Administration Regulations 2004 states that the head of the accounts section of a department shall control the disbursement of funds and ensure that the transactions are properly authenticated to show that amounts are due and payable. 49. The ministry procured the services of Kroll Associates in 2017 to recover assets from identified wrongdoers, investigate allegations of wrongdoing, provide evidence of asset recoveries, build capacity for the transfer of skills, advise on preventive techniques and structure to prevent and detect future corruption. So the Auditor General was just asking a simple question. Show me of the job, that the proof of that these things were done, that Crow actually did this work. This is the simplest thing. The Auditor General is just, all this English I'm reading is that, show me proof that Crow did this job, that you paid them $1 million. Simple. Ministry of Finance. On paper, you guys worked with Crow. You gave them the contract. Show us that they actually did this. Yeah, they did all the English you are writing here. You know, investigate allegations of wrongdoing, provide evidence for asset recoveries, build capacity, and all the nice English. Just show us proof. It's a simple question the Auditor General is asking. Now, when you go to point 50, I would like, you can put it here. During our review, this is the Auditor General speaking. During our review of the contract with Kroll Associates, we noted that though there was no evidence of work done, the ministry in 2018 paid an amount of $1 million to the company. Our further review showed inconsistencies in some of the documentations. We noted, for instance, that though the contract was signed in September 2017, some of the invoices attached to the payment vouchers predated the award of the contract. When you go to 51, this is what it says. It says, management in response to this observation stated that they would make the record available to us later. The Auditor General stated in his report that the Finance Ministry said they were going to make all these available, these documents, these vouchers to them. To date, as I'm speaking, the Auditor General has not received anything. And my source tells me that still, the Finance Ministry has not provided even a single document to prove to the Auditor General that Crow actually worked to deserve that $1 million. When you go to 52, it says, considering the nature of the contract awarded, we are of the view that this project should have been executed for informed decisions by government regarding how state resources have been used by public officers. In view of the non-performance of Kroll Associates in executing the contract, we recommended, hear this very well, the Auditor General recommended that the contract be abrogated and any monies paid to the company recovered immediately. This is the Auditor General of Ghana. This is not Kominini. This is not Kennedy Japan, the mad dog speaking. This is a renowned man. This is a man who knows his job. He will be even surprised me having this document. But that is my job. That is what I'm telling Paul Ademotre. Learn. This is journalism 101. Now, the senior minister writes to the Finance Ministry to push to the Auditor General. The Auditor General does not know the senior minister in this case. In this case, he audited the Finance Ministry, which contracted Kroll Associates. So he's expecting the Finance Ministry to write to him, not the senior minister. The senior minister's office is under the office of the president. The budget of the Finance Ministry does not cover the senior minister's office. It is straightforward. You don't need a PhD holder without any hair, any economist without any hair to explain this to you. The Auditor General audits the Finance Ministry, asks some few questions, waiting for the Finance Ministry to answer. Now, the Auditor General sits, and all that he hears is the Finance Ministry is saying that, yes, the Senior Minister's office wrote to us to send to you about the question you asked us. What kind of government is this? Now, let me read the Senior Minister's letter to you. That letter the Senior Minister wrote to the Finance Ministry to forward to the Auditor General was written on the 23rd of August 2019. He actually CC'd the Honorable Deputy Minister, Ministry of Finance, Coordinating Director, Ministry of Finance, Director Legal, Ministry of Finance, Director of Accounts. All these people have knowledge of this letter. And all these people were there when the Auditor General came to the Finance Ministry to audit them. They could have come out and told the Auditor General, we did not contract Kroll Associates, and that what you are doing is cost 90. Go to the Senior Minister's office and ask them the job Kroll did. But none of these guys spoke. Why? Now, the Senior Minister wrote in his letter, I'm going to read some parts to you. He says, I refer to your letter reference SCR blah 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 22nd August 2019 requesting me to provide any available evidence to support the status of contract performed by Kroll Associates UK Limited. The Auditor General has not written to the Senior Minister's office. The Auditor General actually ordered the Finance Ministry to send him proof of the work Kroll did. The first statement from the Senior Minister's office shows that he's out of touch. In this case, this letter is bogus because the Auditor General is not dealing with Senior Minister Yao Osaf Mafo. Why is he so concerned in this? But the secret is here. After he wrote a letter to the Ministry of Finance, no war motiko to go and give it to the Auditor General. They actually sent a letter to the Auditor General. Now, they also wrote a letter to the Auditor General. It's also the management letter. This letter was sent on the 28th of August 2019. And here what they wrote is very, very, very interesting. And the fourth part, he said, prior to the issuance of your report, we informed the audit team that Ministry of Finance was arranging to obtain copies of progress report in respect of the assignment under the agreement from the office of the senior minister, who are the beneficiary entity of the agreement and related payment for your audit inspection. I never knew that the senior minister's office is under the Ministry of Finance. I'm going to take this again. This is what the Ministry of Finance wrote to the Auditor General, telling them that.
So you just listened to the expose, and I showed documents to everything. Now, for the finance minister to come out and not to give any rational answer, you have to understand that idea we started, it was cooked out from the beginning. Kroll and Associates, Omoba Ghana, Omoba Yejuma, blah 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 blah, Omoko. Auditor General comes and says, I want to see work done by Kroll and Associates. Okay, Yabeye, you see, and the steps, you saw the step, there are a few steps the Auditor General goes through. There's a process. He writes to the finance ministry. He does what we call the engagement letter. He goes there. They all say, okay. They come in. They call the entrance conference. They meet the management at the ministry. They start to do their investigation, auditing. So it's a process. He went through all the procedure. If you go through the constitution, he went through all the procedure. Now, the issue is, he finishes the job. By the time they were leaving the finance ministry, there were a few things that they did not really, they were not really convinced. So what happens is, after they are done with auditing, or the almost say almost any management, no more institution. That is what we call a draft management letter. Draft letter be say, oh, you investigation, you auditing in area, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 year inti. Monya hu adwuma sisi ana mo mfama ye na ye fa nko office na ye hu bibia wo ho a ye betro mo back. Omo ye procedure we nyina finance ministry. You Oforiata, you were the head there. It has not changed. Or call back. You went to do everything. Na fe Auditor General Tawa. Na senior minister Freno says sikana obusano eye or no na sikana bedin. No, the issue, the question Anke Kurobian Kobiaba Busan said, you are the finance minister. You paid that money. Did you ask Obusa senior minister say even po say Kroll and Associate Omoba Ghana Ombeye Jumama senior minister? Don't you ask for job done receipts before senior minister because it's 1 million man and old Kroll and Associates? Don't you do that as an economist, as a finance minister? Into any country biampa and Kausafuma for Krampono, he will be ignored for the meantime, and you, the finance minister, you have to be answering questions. But also, I don't know. I see, as I'm crying, only idea as the finance minister of this nation, you contracted a whole international company to come and take $1 million. Now you sikano show us job done. Or say a senior minister office. Senior minister's office is under the president's office. In 2 person catch him say, Kroll and Associate, they came to work for the president because the senior minister is being paid from the president's office. Because the senior minister's office, president's office, it works under the president's office. I don't go for Jimmy. But what pissed me off was that one, I know he's not that smart or is deliberate. But for a finance minister to act as if say the Auditor General did something wrong, to act as if say I didn't know Auditor General no or call audit. I didn't know Auditor General on respect the senior minister, any government official. That is why I have a problem. That is why I keep saying, these people we have in power are thieves. They are liars. This is the same Ken Ofori 2000, 1999, 2000, 2001. Or did the bank, data bank, and enterprise insurance, Ebu Snate, 500 million Ghana cedis. Those times. 5. Also, Ken Ofori is a crafted criminal or your comfort. But when we said Sebi Ghana for your Jimmy to the point says Sebio, yet the old Bible started. now kasabreo, now you're tintinto, yabaka so dear, usunya minti, undi bonnet. But this man has proven, interview, and said, this is ridiculous. This does not go on again. And because of this, I'm going to take my time and break every scandal I have done over for people to understand, because the lies are too much. And I'm asking myself, say, so are there no people in Ghana again? And as we speak, Jao Osafumafo at the Auditor General court, Sankin jail Auditor General, because Auditor General is fighting for Ghanaians to retrieve $1 million. $1 million. As we speak, Ken Oforata, the president, Omama Auditor General, leave by force. Adentra, he was going to audit the COVID-19 fund. This is the president. You people are sitting there saying he's incorruptible. Ekufuado is the epitome of lies and corruption. Ekufuado, nobody can convince me Ekufuado you're Kronfo. You cannot compare Ekufuado's corruption to Mahama. Never. And I'm telling you people on record. At least on the Ekufuado, we have facts. We have documents to prove. At least on the Kufuado, we can come here and show you documents and then know say Obia my answer. The Kufuado is a thief. Let me tell you, if you put Mahama here and put the Kufuado here, the crime and the corruption and the Kufuado, Mahama has no idea. Mahama is so in corruption. And if people don't want us to say this thing, now what doing? Carrots in the goom. What about them? $1 million gone till date. To be on PDS, millions of dollars gone. Nobody. Some Ghanaian was shot. In somewhere because PDS is or Jijiska with Kugan and Iko free. Nobody was prosecuted. And you expect to come and sit here. This is the stupidity happening in Ghana. And because there is some also, then they lie. I say, when I break a scandal and you want to talk on it, make sure you're coming with the facts. I will not tolerate that nonsense. The stupidity is too much. Ghana, you are not angry enough. These people are stealing from you. This government is a deadly government. Kick them out. And I'm officially saying this. Kick Ekufuado out. Kick this criminal out. These people have to be put before court because there are documents to it. This is not hearsay. And yet, Peace FM and Adom FM now because Matisse Mahama Koto Dango Dubai only document. These documents are there. These people need to be prosecuted. They need to go to jail. And if you're Ghanaian and you don't have a problem with this, because what are you fighting for? We are fighting corruption. We are fighting corruption. $1 million. Finance Minister tonight radio so can say, "Ono krampo de onima de kwenti we CEO na edwuma obi baye." Nonsense. Are we building a country or building a fish farm or building a poultry farm? Are we stupid? Ye Jimisa. And nobody has a problem. No Anantiko, he walks away for no reason. And these people are paid every month and they've stolen this money. You get what I mean? And then it frustrates me sometimes, it makes me pissed because it looks like and I will speak and die because then he's speaking about cocoa board. And I come to what does it call an associate come to do in Ghana? Jesus Christ. Really? And these are the people you call senior journalists. You have no country. It's a waste of everybody's time. But as I live, I will chase this thing till the last person goes to jail. Hey, I will chase PDS till the last person goes to jail. PDS, hey, all the scandals I've done, NYA, PDS, what, I will break because I'll see it here say too much. Nina ended up on the lap of a Kufuado. Now when you Sebio Jimmy, the president has no idea. You are a fool to think that way. What is wrong with you Ghanaians? So I'm telling you, if these are the kind of people you want to manage this country for the next 4 years, a whole finance minister. Say onim bebia kroll sikano koe. Really? Now we have a general kind Bible show. Now what this say? Oh, this guy is a criminal. It's frustrating. It pisses me off. We work hard. We work so hard to uncover crime, to uncover corruption. And then you get some media persons, journalists, and they are condoning it. They are covering it up. They are guiding criminals to get their way out of this. And I always say, this woman, Professor Nana, I know she will force this to happen. Because This is the time we need to call for accountability. It is not a hearsay shit again, no. And a way you say we could talk and a way I swaka a cocaine and we are not going to do that again, no. We are going to go with the issues with evidence-based issues. And I swear to God, if Ken OFORI does not go to jail, I'll be shocked in my life. 200 kilos of cocaine recently, 2 months ago, cocaine weighing. Plus $200,000, sikana weighing. Plus nipa na yechi obo plus cocaine no weighing. I talked about it. Kwame Sefa kan adwom, kweku ba kwa nisa aponchire ni wa adwom. All these people are quiet. It is a Kufuor who is president. You see, 200 kilos of cocaine, where is the cocaine? Cocaine, I 200 kilos, it is gone. $200,000 and they count away, it is gone. Nipa na yechi omo the cocaine buy no omo way, and you want to tell me Kufuor is the president? I should tell Ghanaians to go vote for. Kufuor is a thief, is a criminal, or you're crumb for. These are thieves, and most of us are the same way. So nyame, they will kill you all because you people are going to die. Obayari, unya hospital. 1 million. Do you know what $1 million can do for a Ghanaian living at Bonkrugu Yoyo, a Ghanaian living in Bekwai, a Ghanaian living in Ayot, a Ghanaian living in a village? Do you know what $1 million can do for them? Now, what told you say it's not a big deal, and this guy is wearing white and walking around like Konfobi, and then it is lying because he's slow like a lizard. He speaks like a con man. He acts like he's all religious. This guy is a modern day fraudster. In any country, now just say in Europe, in America, like Ken OFORI or the finance minister, Jesus Christ, go jail that. $1 million, you paid it. You say, senior minister say, you cry that. But it is Ghana. It is Ghana which is being ruled by Kufuor, who is a tyrant. Ain't any problem. You chairman 10 Nibia be the president. You chairman Jimmy Nibia be the president. On the dean and sound this akani, the dean in sound so a chimney near dinner tem or doing your Quebec Swaye because we are selective, we are stupid. We have allowed this to happen in Ghana. And there's a warning. I'm sending this. If you want to talk on any scandal as a journalist, if you are not ready to ask the relevant questions and make sure that the truth is out there, I'll come after you. Scandal. I wouldn't talk about your scandal. But if you pick a scandal I broke, because at the end of the day, upon all the media houses in Ghana, platforms, nobody gave me credit for any of the scandals, and I don't care. I'm not working for you thieves, so I'm not working for you you dirty journalists, majority of you criminals. So I'm working for people. My interest is for Ghanaians. I'm working for Ghanaians. You can't even give credit to people. What not 20 years, 15 years, young man, we come in the field and we do the job because of out of hate. A crumb. If you want to speak on my scandal, make sure you are speaking on it rightly. Have your facts. You don't go there and misquote and try to massage my scandal. I'll fight you and I'll speak in a way you don't like. Kwame Sefa, you are dumb as a dead goat. Still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Taylor. After this short break, I'm going to take phone calls. Thank you for being part of the show.
Minister, value for money, crowd for me, then Ghana.
Hey, I asamo. Namia mitiana ferry kakra. Say, your friends saying there were a lot of problems with Cocoa Board. And these international reputable investigators said one film and senior minister was responsible for that. Nadiana Mia Mentiasu Papa because Juma Ben SSA 1 year. I want to share evidence and also.
You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Taylor. The number to call is +1 202 751 8769. +1 202 751 8769. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. I think this caller is not ready. Let's see if I can pick another call. The number to call is +1 202 751 8769. Who is here? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
But your penama, I call.
Yeah, I made us.
Na me say odi an nipa ko obetra so si ono won ti ade na se no. Won ti ase no obetra so ye den. Hello.
Mitio, Pacho Kasa.
Hello.
Me Pacho Miti.
Yeah, obetra so ye den o si on ti ase obetra so ye den. Ghana po no omunim say omu betra so a omu betra si no mu di sika na. Omu di sika na kwa. Obia e hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Omunim di omu ye. That first of all, my concern here, a friend saying, my concern here, Rich Hospital, no?
Yeah.
Rich Hospital, no? Juma Omudino, and you Rich Hospital, just the process crowd, the hospital, not there. Even with 37, not there. This one will be, this will be, a cheer away, a cheer away, or money now from airport, you see, corruption. Obeying him and the younger ones are more industries. So when him say a friend saying, "Oh, this cannot obeying because in Penifoni and there's almost the whole country is corrupt. The whole country A to Z. There is no person that you find faithful. Only your dealings are a ban land, a ban handful, a ban there, sebi. It's appalling. Chrono Entino says, Sister Bin a Baba. Yes, Yankopon says, Assistant Emra. Not young Sanya, your proverbial hospitality in the back. Yenya Sumuje, as to send a gunner for your sura, dear, or be a dear the hawker who shows over far.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening. Well, this is the first time calling. How are you? How are you doing? And hey, you're doing a good job. And I think we only have few journalists like you. And this is a true journalist. And more grease to your elbow.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
And
okay.
And what it is about the topic you were speaking about, regarding the Ridge Hospital and the PPE. Let me tell you something. I don't know how old are you, but what brought about the revolution was some of these things happening in Ghana in those days. In those days, letter card, the letter card, for you to write a letter to your pen pal abroad. You know where they sell the emails? In Makola. For you to write a letter, you have to go to Makola and buy an airmail over there. You cannot even buy it at the post office as a stamp to write a letter abroad. So when these things are happening, I'm pleading with my fellow Ghanaians. You are calling for a revolution. We call for it. But the excesses of the revolution, we saw it and we don't wish it on Ghana anymore. We should try every ways and means and every possible means to avoid it. Sometimes you talk about Rollins. It's a regret. The question is, now, which army officer or soldier or anybody will stand up from the insults the man even gets to get up and say, I will build a cap. I will take the responsibility and move forward with it.
All right, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. All right, that was his contribution. Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. All right, let's see if I can get this one. Hello. Yes, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, you.
Hello. Kevin, good evening.
Good evening.
Me were live. Some stupid guy be were lie no do. Because yes, I'm an OD.
Mati. Yeah, we will take care of it.
So,
your friend thing.
Please.
Your friend. These people, no, they have been. Ejuma omo ye no. Omo ejuma to come and distract omo mutie no. Any more emotional. Into more times, I have a team. Yeah, it's don't worry about those things, cry. Just ignore it.
My reply more than 10 times, but still,
no problem.
He's playing nonsense on the line.
Thank you. You handle it. Thank you very much, man.
No bagawaya.
No bagawaya. Thank you. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening,
Mr.
sir.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Secretary Cicero, I'm having only two appeal. But always you say Lawrence is coward. Yeah, he's coward. He's afraid to go to jail. That's the reason why he's damn silent. But my appeal is, if you're in US or wherever and you have a smart TV, you can connect and you can watch Kevin right on your TV.
Yeah.
That's it. And the second one is, please do something about that, because we still have some damn people living in states. Okay. Although they think they live better, forgetting about their family back home. Okay, that's it.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night, sir. Thank you. Let's see. Who's here? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. My name is Bobo. I'm calling from Accra, Achimota.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I think Edmund Kevin here, me born about so numri.
Yeah, sir.
Me follow no at. Yeah, no ye djuma pan so eboa o my Ghana ni Ghana fanina. So this is the time I do SMS na sorry. It's medana say all college me bru say be I be sorry. And who near cost of mine because in some ways one can be anywhere about Ghana because the Ghana Fujinas phone now is on the payroll. Obia Diska Eddie, it will be to me kind of Ghana.
Thank you very much. Medana,
yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good evening, sir,
Good evening,
from
sir.
Germany.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going to stay on the health matters, but on the health matters. But I'm going to put it this way: you started with the 200 kilos and the $200,000, so it rhymes so good. So I'm going to stick to that.
All right.
Did you realize it takes 200,000 Ghana cedis to recover from the COVID? And if you don't have the money, your friend can pay for you. So the ordinary Ghanaians who've been recovering every day, are they going to measure that 200,000 on each and every one? Are they preparing us for the future that is coming? Because 200,000 Ghana cities, I don't know, is that not 2 billion cities?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just calling your attention on that.
All right.
Did you know your friend treated? Did you know he was treated for $200,000? I don't want to call. Ghana cities.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just answer.
Yeah. So that just a clue. So have a good night.
Thank you.
And that's it.
Have a wonderful night, sir. Okay. Let's see. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hi, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
This is Jim Menelang from Boston. Yeah. So, getting through your way now, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Anyway.
I know. It's tough. I know.
Thank God for your life. Thank God for people like you, Kevin, and for bringing in these checks and balances. And about Ken OFORI, we are dealing with this. These are astute criminals. What you are here.
Yeah.
You see the way the guy is so clever in. The tactics is to what? They try to stimulate the mind of Ghanaians.
Yeah.
They play with the minds of Ghanaians. Yeah. He's so tactical about the way he presents himself.
Yeah.
Well, first, they know how to get to the people. It's Ghana is here. All you got to do is learn 3-4 Bible quotations.
That's all.
You can eat into them.
That's all.
Ghanaians, wait, stand and look check behind you. It is crazy. These people are taking you guys for ransom. They keep on smarting you guys. You've been hypnotized. Wake up from your slumber. Ghanaians, and
Thank
see
you, sir.
what is going on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
That was his opinion. Let's see this. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. I think you're struggling to get to. Oh, sorry. I dropped your call. Sorry. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Altimorica, good evening.
Ghana Funya, you bomb yet that loud silence. Who parents, no, and you why you know me na him phobia was supporting na. You better respect him, then you full of what supporting him, but you're feeling na. The white in yam. To tell me, you need to bomb one. I can more contribute to a hospital.
Yeah.
hospital ewa na na koga na kufo ba amema ma me the hospital tent ya kada ya hospital asam ade bet wodo go theater wa ka cho de wa bill wu bibia no oh ye we frede kwa lab na wo yi we da me da one your operation no bill ne da ho elevator wo ho one fire lo funu fuwo what fear hen if you kwanta hospital asam na America tro ye hen ko fu wo sia ne nya wa de billing ezibana wazo ba yesi yempe what the bad bill e bokwa administration akaka ne na what the bad bill ele kana kan de entia wunyin pa no one this time it's the ma adene da bani chapa e do se atetia what the mehen ame ma mi bo wi de na ma to moja bibia we e ka jino hwana ho be tia me twe bibia so any contribution
with that. Auntie Monica, thank you very much. Okay. A lot of things happening, behind the scenes, stuff. Hello?
Kevin.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
I'm
sure.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that Ghana, you need a political revolution. Because we need the president, Obesifum, now what call the institution. I am your part. I sometimes wonder, Obisi said, can it be the power normal license to even open the media house? Because customer every whole you can take time back or the Puna Ghana because they talk anyhow. When to me, I wonder what will be one question. They don't ask the question.
No.
Any in some Kutina with the Minister of Finance, Minister of Education, to me be someone they don't perform. More playing a band party win. Now one perform a magic, no one for as a minister.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't do anything. All the allowances they will take, but they don't do the job. No more. But now, actually, also, out woman post of
Anchor for smart boy. Anchor for smart boy. Let's take it like that. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. Okay, I think this caller, I dropped your call. I'm happy you called back. Hello? Yeah, I don't want to drop your call again. I know your line is a little delayed. And from the code I'm seeing on the... Yeah, it's so terrible that you called the first time and I mistakenly dropped your call. But hey, your line is quite struggling. It's struggling to get through. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hello, Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, in fact, Akufo-Addo and his chronics, these Akima affairs, in fact, if the next government comes to power and it didn't jail any of them, and the media who are in bed with this government, in fact, then that revolution will come to Ghana because enough is enough.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful night. All right, let's do this. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is Eric, Germany.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
We are Jumapa. Na apanyifo Ghana omo hwe onu em se obi ani maji papa e wo se baby a oko kotu sa Bible way no na udi ni nyira ni nia uyi sesiaro na udi ni nyira kire Ghana fo no no aka twi ni mo.
Okay,
why say be ya Ghana fo no be hu osuman this very serious. Why are they power? I'm sure really.
All right, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin, Nyamisha Fani Dumapa, we are Miss Row. With them, did you pa chop? Ma sendi a Michael Adamba Numbia, my way, a reggae. Miss Row. Or China will anytime be a bomber, my Miss Row. Bomber me not a yin quasia for no monty, mammy.
Mati.
Bye bye.
I don't know any musical. Tough music. Hello. Yes, sir.
My name is Prince. I'm calling from Ghana.
Okay, sir. Go ahead.
I just want to ask if you have, or your attention has come to a video going around now about a party foot soldier pulling a gun on a police officer in the presence of other police officers and military officers.
Are you talking about the how a Kumsin issue?
No, there's a new video now. Party soldier pulled a gun on a police officer in the presence of other police officers and military guys. They couldn't do anything.
We verify that. Yeah, it's getting out of hand now. Now it's tough, man. I believe you.
We don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I believe you. I've not seen it, but I believe because now nothing is happening.
I'm going to send the link directly to you. I don't know. Even the people who are giving power, the security officers have no say. I can't believe it.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I'll be expecting that. Thank you. All right. Hello? Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I can hear you, sir. All right, let's do this. Hello, caller?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm about to free Italy. Yeah. I mean, can't reach hospital.
Yeah.
Guys, sorry, I'm not radio. Yes, sorry, be radio. It's a Munquano. It's a Munquano.
And yes,
it's a Munquano. Yet me and you operation. Eja, town, I'm a mamma.
Yeah.
Swam. Health ministers, one, but I want to about Gazwab. So I can tell you the same. It's a Munquano with the Ghana. Yes, we come with the MPP, NDC. Local cousin here, here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Was Pedanti team, not like the Buff. Obio, Chebia, to see an Buff, the Patricia Bia, one channel Buff. My point colors, my country. You see, a Kufuad was empty here, yeah, Gan. Then you can. I didn't qualify power. The whole president by now, one in the Patricia. Who was out? Wakuma how? Ade.
Thank you very much, sir. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, madam.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Kevin. Apocho, you're gonna for your brandy, you know.
Okay.
Miss my life because I'm here.
From we're working on that. Okay. You have a new line about
Ghana for you want to take a crack.
Okay, Mate.
But Muslim, and I should be bread to boom in some well for no yours so my
okay.
Yeah, that should be to boom piece. I'm sure for that.
I'm sure. Thank you. All right. So we were going to get a new line for Ghana calls only. Then at least it will be easier because Omo lines near quite stronger. You know, they have very strong networks and easy for them to their calls to come through. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes.
Kevin, hi. Thank you so much for the good work you're doing for Ghana. I just want to use your your platform to tell the MPP that they should stop wasting our money. How can they use taxpayers' money to fly in Fulanis abroad to chase people for them? I know all that they did. They came to my home with some Fulanis and all that. I was watching them. They should be careful. I have eyes all over. I'm not normal being like they are. So they should be careful. Those spiritualists, they are under my foot. So I'm warning them, the MPP. They don't know what is coming. They think everybody's meat they can chew. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a direct warning. And I hope people who are concerned, they know where this warning is going to. It's direct. All right. Hello.
You can next. Good evening.
You can next. Yeah.
You can next. Ended the Charlie. A boy Juma was a good job that you did. Now, me put me said the Akufuado na nonko for a person who show Ghana, Kelvin. A person who show 76 years. To them, a debut can. Eric Adaka, what is it? Me aunt, that was 1985. What gods, a whole gods were me aunt me. Intermediate houses no Ghana so one pedal over Kabibiara.
No.
We need to vote them out.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It's really tough. I mean, more could do it's very bad. Today one's one better today. I mean, Sikazini is too much. Sikazin or you too much. Kevin in there, or there, yeah, been me, I sure, but keep it up.
You're fine. Yeah, thank you very much. All right. Hello? Yeah, I'm going to help.
Hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead. You might be my last caller, yes.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, me throw free Italy, from Anthony James.
Yeah.
Because me, see, dear cost of Ghana and dear matter, my mean, dear because I buy when one bar, what this catching a buying or Ghana. And also, they are buying a bar to track them out, cost of Ghana in or no one they are buying a bar to track them out, cost of see. Now, by with the no cream, Minam MPP ni, but they say no mapaba, Manunu Hopa Menada. And also now here a banya me who be that or Ghana was set a record. Corruption need be beer cost me now number one. Because it is no your bush and for Ghana in media may cut room say to a home for near system because John Mama or no on Percasabat or by what you be bree, I dare why you're Ghana and yet. Massa, ye can't ye. It's a coup for the Obukuya, or Mamma boy.
I'm sure. Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure. That was his submission. Hello. All right, let's do this. Hello. Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Mr. Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. From Kaswa.
No Bagawaya. Yes, I was. Yami shira onijima pa oye. Yami tu papa.
Amen.
Epeno kwa fosi na edi abu manu yenya. Yawo yende yeni so. Family members. Yeta honum se puda we baby afre. Na yebaba be body, yebaba be galo. Bagawaya biya ni baby o weti aye o she.
Are you into me see? I'm going to remember Ghana said
I'm going to Sakura.
I'm going to do it no more. And you rekoto. Ai. Dawe.
Kotompu.
E ka se remember Ghana see. Obi antimi nye foku. Me ka no show no so. E ka se remember Ghana, ontimi nye foku. That's it no more.
Grandma baby ani hokura men. Dedi hunu no mo ye. Ankora hunu.
All right, boss.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, boss. I thought it was done. All right. Hello. And I can't remember Ghana. I can't Messi Ghana. What time they Fuku? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I can hear you, boss.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead. Your line is so faint, like so kasano cry. I said, "Ooh, cheaper."
Okay.
Can you hear you now? Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank
you.
And Ghana, I don't know why Ghana for up to now, you're right. Yes, yeah, my party would be in agenda. What yeah, Ghana first, but yeah, the party no on your partners to get it.
Thank you very much.
More flesh.
All right.
More flesh.
All right. More flesh. Confronting. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is CP from New Jersey. I am at the what they rich hospital at 75. But sometimes I say, we don't want to say Ghanaian politicians, Ghana for one not so much. Yenfa our best friend in Japan when you coronavirus. So how much money on was it or spending or the cure? You think that the average Ghanaian when you saw coronavirus when you got all these politicians on back. This kind of thing. Omunya through office to the next government on the banu. Omunya wushe. Some super twaso. It's like all these politicians omu Ghana who crowd omu budget their own good. But I hope that
if NDC winning, or baby with Papa or Ghana.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I think, sir, I just got a video of I'm going to end the phone calls now. I just got that video of a civilian pulling a gun, and then the police begging him. Let's watch this before I end the show. It's quite disheartening. Yeah, this is the video. I hope I.
Live channel. Live channel.
So what we just watched, Ankamapong show, no, but what we just watched is a civilian with a gun, and should we watch this thing one more time? I was about to end the show, but that was a civilian with a gun, with a pistol, and pulling a pistol at a policeman, begging him, and the soldiers too are there begging the civilian. And I just heard this guy is a bodyguard of an MP. This is crazy. Let's watch this one more time. I was going to close, but let's just watch this. This is terrible.
Live channel. Live channel. Live channel.
So this is difficult to watch. This is terrible. Like, this is past terrible. I'm supposed to end the show, but I'm just watching this and it's past terrible, right? What the heck? What the hell? Like, this is a civilian who pulls a gun at a cop, and then there are soldiers there, and he's even overpowering them. This is Ghana. This is crazy. And I had this guy is a bodyguard of an MP, and oh goodness. Okay, so they said the policeman is the bodyguard of Muntaka. So that is the bodyguard of Muntaka Aswasi, I think the MP for Aswasi. And then that guy with the gun is threatening to kill that policeman, and with soldiers standing there and begging the guy that he shouldn't do it. Let's watch this again. Producer, I'm short of words. Live
channel. Live channel. Live channel.
I'm actually short of words. Like, I think we'll deal with this tomorrow, but it is shocking. Now, I don't understand though. Like, I know some people are trying to call. I'm not picking any more calls. I'm sorry, but what I just saw is terrible, man. A civilian pulls a gun at a police officer who is a bodyguard of an MP, and I heard the policeman is the bodyguard of Muntaka, and this guy who is also a vigilante person with an MPP, like, pulls a gun, and the cop is scared. You can see, and the soldiers are there telling him, "Oh, no, really." But where? How did we get here? And people are even mad on. Let me read some message. This is ridiculous, man. And you see, when you speak about this government, somebody will say you hate Akufo-Addo. It is about democracy. It is about sustaining the security and democracy of this nation. But this video I just watched, I'm supposed to end this show now, but I'm so hurt. Like somebody just wrote, Ghana is finished. So. AC Part Papebi says Ghana pioneer. It's a question. Kofi Edu says NPP boy threatening. Raf Sanjani says a British or American soldier will disarm you within seconds. These soldiers have no skills. Eric Adum says the policeman is the bodyguard of Muntaka. In fact, Ghana is lost under this Akufo-Addo. This is Ghana under Akufo-Addo for you. Hey, Ghana. Rebecca. Yahya Usman says Ghana. Razak says Masa, Ghana spoilo. Isaac Akaba says, hey, so this is Ghana. J Panther says Ghana we live in now. Munta Idris says yes, Kevin. Abdul Majid Mensa says Ghana army make slow for MP bodyguard. Wisdom K Henyo says this is unacceptable. Symptoms of a failed state. Ghana is in trouble. Kwame Manfo says the policeman is a bodyguard of Asawaso MP Muntaka, while the civilian is a Delta Force member. Oh, okay. Ghana is becoming something else. So Kevin, Emmanuel Arthur says that. Eric Todomeklu says the police, who is the bodyguard of the NDC MP. Chris Tina says Akufo-Addo has finished Ghana. AC Pat Papebi says very sad. And people here supporting NPP, very useless president. Yeah, Ampofo said that. Mame Osei Safwa says yes. It's perfect, Kevin. Honorable Hawa is teaching Ghanaians self-defense. Francis Nassis, he's one of the Delta forces. Nanado has empowered them too much. They don't fear anybody. Antonio James says, please, only Ghana MPP time. You can see this. Abdul Majid Mensa says, this guy deserved some fast slap. Adjoa Maunyo says, Ghana and Akufo-Addo. Abdul Rahim Dapo says, NPP Ghana. Prince Tamaklus, the civilian, is a Delta Force member. J Panthers, NPP members are pulling guns now. Kofi Edu says he should be arrested, MPP boy. Samuel Ofori says, I'm a Ghana pioneer, Lord have mercy. Duke Dankwa says, both NPP and NDC bad when it comes to elections. AC Part is back again. AC Akosia says, Duku Dankwa says rubbish. Adams Apple says, Ghana and Akufo-Addo. Richard Van Del Glay says, Kevin, have you heard of the change of door lock to AG's office? Yes, today I heard that the Attorney General's office, all the locks have been changed. Jesus Christ, this is terrible. Like this is some like zoo or some animals farm or some fish farm. This is stupid. This is a failed state. Today I heard that Auditor General left the office. Now they have changed all the locks. So Auditor General is going to come steal documents, or what kind of childish governance is this? This comes from Abdul Majid Mensa says, in this kind of platform, we need Howard Rambo to quickly come to the aid of these soldiers. Kobe Cash says Ghana 10 Mortar Combat Arena. Soso says Ghana is finished. I'm tired, man. Aristo says we are particularly knocking the door of war. NPP never again. Edward Otu says breeds of Akufo-Addo. Adam Abbas, Mother Ghana pioneer. Ma Vida. Let's watch this again. Producer, me, I'm tired. I just want to. I'm shocked. I'm shocked to the core.
Live channel. Live channel. Live channel.
It's terrible when you see soldiers pleading with a Delta Force guy with a gun and they're like, stop. The guy's holding a firearm. The guy's holding a gun. And he can shoot. His hand can hit the trigger anytime and kill somebody. And you are pleading with this guy? Shoot the hell up. Just kill this guy. Because at this point, he's threatening everybody around. And that pistol can go off anytime. He's not even allowed to hold a pistol. He's not allowed to display an arm in public like that. He's showing aggression. So what are you begging him for? Kill this rat. What the hell? This country is a messed up country. This is a junkie town, man. On YouTube, the dead notice says, what was Ed doing Mali and this happening in Ghana? Sadia Mohammed says the useless guy must be arrested. He has to be shot dead. Why arrest him? He has shown gun. He has shown aggression to a police officer. He is trying to kill the guy, and the army guys are standing there pleading with the guy, telling him, oh, please, please, boss. Really? Jesus Christ. Ras Pepe says, Asante, he would be dead by now. Simple. Wait, America, you're both to actually. Jesus Christ. And you sit there and say, Kevin, come to Ghana. In this shithole? If you like, come to Ghana. In this shithole? This shithole? This is a shithole. We have the police standing there, a bodyguard of an MP. We have the military with guns on their side. And you are telling me, Kevin, come to Ghana. This shithole? This is a shithole. I'm telling you. Even whether me, you, and I were not there and we were there, this guy is a civilian. This guy does not have the right to be yielding gun and moving it around like that, pointing to a police officer. He doesn't. Even a police officer cannot point a gun at a police officer. It is no. You have to be shot. And this gun is threatening a bodyguard of a police officer who is a police officer. And there are two army. Jesus Christ. And this is on YouTube, Afghanistan. Sister Nat says, Ras, please do it ASAP. Abdullah says, we are willing to speak truth to power and living in the kangaroo zoo under Akufo-Addo's regime. Kwame Toho says, what a useless government. So is this our own country, Ghana? Where are the soldiers from Burma camp? Where were they growing up in? Jesus, the guy doesn't even understand. Sadia Mohammed said, I wish my family were outside Ghana. Everybody wish, but we can speak to change things. You can tell your family back home to vote against this government. That is the best you can do. You can't bring everybody back to the States. You can't lift every family member to the States or wherever you are, but you can tell them to let their voices heard by speaking and also going to the ballot to vote this tyrant out. That is the only thing you can do. You see, Vibe Incorporated, zoo country like Zong. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now Adole Mole said the army is not Ghana army. This is all happening on YouTube. People are so pissed off tonight. Stanley Asante, I wish this so bodyguard do this in US. Kevin, you know what will happen. They'll kill him. This is no time to even use words, nice words. This guy, they'll shoot him and put him in a gutter somewhere. On Facebook, producer, let's do the mark. Wisdom K. Henyo says Ghana is now lawless. Anastasia Patphilip, this motherland Ghana. This is our mother Ghana. Prof. Zach says because the stupid military knows that civilian is an MPP member. What a stupid Ghana under stupid leadership. Joseph Ametepe says Nana Akufo-Addo is the most useless, corrupt criminal that needs to be voted out. Prosper Adra Sanaya says the soldiers aren't armed. They are. You saw their guns. The soldiers had guns. The soldiers have guns. See, don't let us play this again. The soldiers have guns. I can play the video for you to see again. They have guns on them. The two soldiers, they had guns. You could see it. I'll play the video for you to see. Aristo Ibn Muhammad says, very serious. Where's Donaldo taking Ghana to? Strange, nice things are happening. Ghana. Regina says the media men are the ones destroying Ghana because they speak the truth. If Ghana would come out of this, it depends on. Okay, we get you. Joseph Amatepe, Nana Akufo-Addo is useless. Prince Kujo of Fusua says Banana Republic. Lovelace Huggenbun, lawless country. My Menza Bonaza West Trinity, the youth voice out. Kofi Edu says you can't be serious. Idris Mashud says these are Delta Force criminals in army uniform. Mashu. Okay, Abdallah Hussein, we can't hear you. The volume is not coming. I beg, check your phone. I beg you, check your phone. Mervin Kwaku say, oh Lord heaven, what is going on? Revolution. This is coming from Sab. I think we're going to end the show here. I'm so disappointed in Ghana today. I'm so disappointed in the leadership. And I'm so disappointed in this president because he's a tyrant. I'm disappointed. I'm not too shocked, but I'm disappointed. Akufo-Addo cannot lead, and he should not lead, and he should not be allowed to lead. This government should be kicked out. And I'm saying this officially on my show, that if we allow these guys to handle Ghana, we will all die. I'm telling you, those living in Europe, America, Asia, who are not home now, let me tell you something. If you don't voice out, if you don't tell your family back home to vote these guys out, you will not meet anybody back home. They will all be dead by the end of the elections. This is the time you make sure that people vote. I'm saying on my show, what we are seeing is nonsense. It's stupid. You don't need people like this to lead us. There's no leadership anymore. This president is dying. He doesn't understand leadership. Gabriel Sorichidago cannot be president. These people can't lead. The country is in disarray. The country is messed up. Have a wonderful night. Good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow, the same time, Ghana time. Good evening.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening